Speakers of Island is made possible by our generous patrons. Special thanks to our Supreme and Master Speakers, Omeji Cat Comet, Erisu Yamakawa, Alex Franco AV, Winebow Brood, Aurora White, Psyche, Azuta Starbreeze, Cletus Oreo, Lily Black, Bob Cece, Mictor Rabentau, Anathus Moonscar, Pamela Isley, Elenril Maximus, Codrith Novelist, Mira, Celestau Notrell, Lazy Boy, Luke Osborne, Tex, Kai Lin, Arthur Law, Biridan Derard, Cypup, Spencer Christmas, Celine DeLune, Edwin, Wibs the Wolf, Severa, Circa Barrakiel, Ventos Tia, Ryark Corbear, Leighton the House, Tony, Arcadia Lunashine, Framboise Zakaro, Bergie, Fudge, Sephiel, Cafe, Gregorian Cartus, Eros, Uana Nitsa, Tyler Curly Fries, Chibi Duo, Jay Zadama, Rurik X3, Rivicus, Nightwing's Butt, and Whoosh. Get early access to audio and video versions of the show, including the post-show, by supporting us at patreon.com/SpeakersXIV. Thank you. Good evening, Aorsians. Welcome to Speakers of Highland, episode 500. I'm Lukiel Brayson, and I'm joined today by Georgi Wiston, Mela Vanadar, and Rollo Des. Yeah, we did it. Made it to episode 500. That is, oh God, halfway to 1,000. It is April 18th, 2026, and today we're going to cover Live Letter 92. Also, a week from now, we will be covering FanFest, which is absurd. We'll be covering day 2 of FanFest.
Yeah, we'll already know by now.
Yeah.
Yes, this will be the 5th series of FanFests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
This
will be the best one yet, guys.
Yes.
Because we'll finally be getting out Dawn Trail, am I right?
That's right. Finally.
Hey, I'm ready to leave behind Dawn Trail as a community topic.
Yeah,
I'm ready to leave
that's
that
true.
behind.
I agree with that.
I agree.
I am looking forward to the future. Because Dawn Trail was the new start. It was, we were talking about it's low stakes. It was, it's good, but I want the progression. I want to know what the big arc is going to be.
Yeah.
One day we'll look back at Dawn Trail the way we look back at Stormblood.
100%, yeah.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it did a heck of a lot right.
Yeah, they
Combat most of all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There was a lot of good in Dawn Trail. That was
so much good.
It has parallels, Lease to Wook Lamont, It's like poetry, it rhymes.
Yeah. And it'll be strange because it's the first time we felt like we were outside of the majority, which was very odd the first week after release. But yeah. Okay, yes, anyways, we're going to talk about the future today. Live Letter 92, which covers the second part of all the stuff to come in 7.5. Primarily, a lot of Beastmaster info today. Lots of... actually, a very interesting update as well that we'll talk about regarding Chocobos, which we talked about just a couple episodes ago. Very strange that just seems to have, they started to focus on that because Yoshi P is watching. I know you. I know
our biggest fan.
Yeah, our biggest fan.
See.
Shout out to Yoshi P. All right. Well, let's jump into it. We have a beefy show to get into, so let's jump into recent events. We'll start with some light stuff, but FanFest related. The Fan Festival 2026 group posts, frames, and stickers. They do this with every FanFest now. To commemorate Fan Festival 2026, a special collection of frames and stickers will be available starting Friday the 17th of April. At whatever time. I'm so tired of saying all the time zones. At whatever time. At some point on April 17th or 18th if you're in Australia, you'll get access to some group posts.
That's already happened. So you do have access to it already.
Oh yeah, you're
that was
right.
Quick.
That has. Whoa! It just happened.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. They've just launched. So yeah, they are available. Each frame and sticker features an iconic Final Fantasy XIV Fan Festival 2026 logo.
That's a lie.
I've always thought that that's the most iconic logo I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You couldn't come up with a better logo via marketing.
Allowing you to create celebratory masterpieces and preserve the memories of your adventures. Be sure to share them online with the hashtag Final FFXIV FanFest and join in on the Fan Festival revelry.
I will do. I will.
Yeah, you will? You
look out for it.
Are you actually going to take a picture? Well, you have to
One
now.
picture.
Yeah, you have to take one picture.
The issue with this is that everything that happens within FanFest happens outside of the game, so you're just showing an old zone with a sticker. I don't understand these ones, but they're cute. Like, it's whatever. It's so inoffensive, but it's just... At least have a mascot for the FanFest. Have, like, you know, a Moogle with a funny pom or something to make it not just the corporate logo.
Like Lumo for...
Like Lumo.
No, we don't need that. We don't need Lumo from Eurovision here. Thank you. Well, I understand what you mean. And something a little more unique would be nice. The Fan Festival 2026 frames and stickers for group posts will be available until the end of Fan Festival in Tokyo. A second announcement will be made at a later date.
How ominous. What do you mean?
Yeah.
So
they're here for a long time, all year, basically.
Yes. It then goes on to explain in detail how to apply these stickers. I think if you care enough about the Fan Festival stickers, you already know how to do this. So we're not going to go through that here. But if you add stickers the way you would add stickers normally.
It is also highly likely that these will be involved in some kind of screenshot contest in the next 6 or so months. Yes. So you'll get a chance to use and post them beyond just advertising for Final Fantasy XIV.
Yes, probably. Yeah. So there you go. That's in-game stuff. Now on to something. I don't remember if we discussed this off air, but we definitely talked about this last week about the YouTube emotes. But I think maybe internally we've discussed like why they don't do. Maybe we did it on stream actually. More Twitch stuff for creators and not necessarily just for themselves. Well, as always, they watch our content, and here we are. Announcing Fan Festival Twitch viewer rewards. We are excited to announce a new collaboration with Twitch to celebrate our global Final Fantasy XIV fan festivals. To celebrate our North American, European, and Japanese fan festivals, we will be running viewer reward campaigns offering unique rewards for each region. Across each fan festival weekend, we will be giving away chat badges that you can use across Twitch simply by tuning in to participating channels. These chat badge icons are unique images that appear next to your username on Twitch and can be used across multiple channels, so no matter where you go, you can display your badge with pride. Unlock multiple badges, you can swap them in and out of your settings to match your mood. Details on how to do that can be found below. Yeah, if you're watching on Twitch, you should already know this. But so what badges are we making? Each fan festival will feature 2 rewards for you to unlock. So we have this. They will activate. These rewards will activate for when each fan fest is going on, which means that you'll be able to earn these while watching our coverage.
You can see examples of them streaming through our chat channel right now. You would have been able to see Bing Bong from Peak.
Yes.
The NASA symbol for people that watch the launch of Artemis 2. And
the umbrella icon.
The Resident Evil logo.
Yeah. One thing you have to be careful of with the Twitch things like this, because there are 2 and they have different, they have a certain amount of time you have to watch them for.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You have to go in and accept that you have successfully completed like the first half of the mission usually.
Yes.
To then activate the second hour of watching. So just keep an eye on them.
So it says watch time required 1 hour. But that is so that's for each one. Yeah. So Fat Cat badge 1 hour. So you have to watch for 2 hours, and you have to claim them, like Mela said, after the first hour to start the next hour to get the second icon.
Mm-hmm.
They are different requirements for each, so that you might want to read both of them.
Yes, I'll read them. Yeah, Fat Cat badge. This is North American campaign. Watch any participating Twitch channel streaming Final Fantasy XIV in the Final Fantasy XIV online category, and the chat badge will be added to your chat badge menu automatically once the required amount of watch time has been accumulated. So watch time required.
Be watching us.
1 hour. Yes. Main scenario quest chat badge. Watch the official Final Fantasy XIV Twitch account, and the chat badge will be added to your chat badge menu automatically once the required amount of watch time has been accumulated. Watch time required 1 hour. So go there
channel.
when we are not covering
Watch
something, because we won't be covering
Or
all of
have theirs on 1% volume or whatever.
I think you have to have it, 1% volume. But here's the thing. So here's the pro strat. I think the window has to be active. So you watch us with the active window, you get your badge, finish that one, then have our window still open, have another window if you have 2 monitors. This only works if you have 2 monitors. The second window open, click that window, turn the volume down to like 1% or whatever, watch us, but have the other window active. That way you're accumulating watch time still on the other.
Exactly.
You could also open one of
small ass.
Very small ask.
You could also open it on your phone.
Or on your phone.
That's true.
Don't you guys have phones?
That's true.
This is one that you can... I don't think this one will have the issue that you're talking about, Mela, because these are independent challenges in the sense that they can simultaneously be obtained.
Yes, it seems
rather than one requiring one to be done before the other.
Seeing as they have 2 different accounts you need to watch.
Campaigns.
They might be 2 different campaigns. So there you go. That is for the Fat Cat. I think it's the same stuff. Yeah. So the Moogle chat badge is for watching a creator, and the content unlock quest chat. So all the quest icons are from the official 14 channel, and on the good ones, if I may, are from the creators. So, and the same.
With all respect, if you are rocking the content unlock blue quest marker one, I'm gonna lose a little bit of respect for you because that's like the worst icon there.
Yeah, I did think it was the most bizarre choice here.
Yes.
Really weird.
They clearly like run out of ideas. Someone came up, we'll have the quest MSQ icon, and they're like, but what about the other ones? Well,
the icons that they show on the lodestone, check them out, obviously at your own leisure later on, are the most high resolution images I've ever seen of these icons. Yes. My God.
I think Final Fantasy 14 like resource websites are very happy with those quest icons specifically, but
yes, they should have used the quest inaccessible one for Europe.
Oh yeah, the locked one.
See, that's a cool
or the repeatable MSQ quest. There's a lot of. But yeah, I don't know.
I mean, going forward,
repeatable is probably on the same level as the.
It's bad, isn't it? Anyway, like it's just quest icons. It's very strange. Oh,
a
guild quest icon would be cool, like a guild, like
no one thinks that.
Oh, the Hest one.
Yeah, the Hest one.
That one.
No one but you thinks that.
I like the guild Hest, like the little, just the leaves. Yeah, they're nice. They look cool.
Okay.
It could open up some cool campaigns in the future where they do like class icons and stuff, just in general when they have their own events. It could encourage people to watch Duty Commenced and all of their other like. I use the term content quite loosely, but you know that stuff they do.
Yeah. Yes. Anyways, you participate by have a Twitch account, watch the content, go into your rewards campaign section, claim the item, claim the chat badge.
I mean, I agree that it's simple. I like that you started that with, as if everyone knows how to do this, because it's not actually 100% clear how to obtain the rewards if you haven't done it before.
Okay, I'll read. You know what?
Even as a veteran Twitcher, getting to the drops inventory is actually a nightmare.
I mean, they do make it. Even Twitch expects you to just know how to do it. Okay, so I'll as a public service.
Apology.
I will read how to participate. Log into your Twitch account. If needed, you can create one for free at twitch.tv. Visit one of the participating Twitch channels. Visit Speakers XIV, currently streaming Final Fantasy XIV in the Final Fantasy XIV online category to begin accumulating watch time and earning your reward. Streamers should check that they have enabled the Final Fantasy XIV online campaign in the Open Rewards campaign section within the creator dashboard under Rewards. So that's a little bit more complicated. Rewards will be earned once the required watch time has been met for the item and will be delivered automatically. Streams played in the background or through inactive tabs will not count towards the watch time requirement. Please note that any watch time accumulated while the campaign is not live will not count towards the reward progress. So you as a viewer don't actually have to do anything other than watch the channel. And I think it just like you get like a banner on the chat that tells you that you've earned a chat reward and then you can use the badge. So you don't actually have to claim anything. This is not a drop. This is just a thing that happens when you watch. Once the conditions to unlock the reward has been met, the badge will automatically be unlocked and you will be able to change that chat badge at any time. So this one's very simple to do. You click on you click on the left icon in chat. You can see that it has one of your chat badges already on the chat bar. For me, it's the streamer chat identity. It's just called chat identity, and it shows you all of your badges, and you can just select them there. You can have two.
What happens if you have no chat identity? Because you can technically have no chat identity if you're not subscribed to the chat.
Yeah, it just has your name. It's very odd. It's
pretty happy to see these days.
Yeah.
Oh, naked, so gross.
Yeah.
Put a shirt on.
Put a shirt on. Okay. It also tells you how to do it on the mobile app as well. Go to the lodestone. It'll explain everything if you are unfamiliar with how to do this. But you don't really have to do anything other than have an account, watch us.
You'll learn it.
And then you'll earn it.
Remember, there are 2 days of Fan Festival, so check after day 1 that you've successfully done it. But if not, you at least got day 2 to sort it out.
Yes.
But other than that, it's a very short time frame to get.
I mean,
this kind of thing will be.
It makes sense.
But,
I mean, this
does make sense.
It's a FanFest thing. So.
Yeah. It's just don't miss out.
Be here. FOMO. Okay. And it's only
if you're going to FanFest, you're gonna have to watch the stream live while you're there because.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Have us on your phone or something just to get the reward. I guess.
Watch us from the hotel. Don't actually go. Just be near the venue and watch us in your hotel room.
Yes. Okay, so that is coming up for Twitch rewards. Very nice. Okay. Now on to the next
Filipinos.
14 collab.
But not actually.
No, sadly not.
No. Jollibee is the next collab campaign for the Eat Chicken emote. This is for North America only.
I'm so sorry, Pinoy Gang. We failed you. North America only. We're sorry.
Yeah, very
Specifically
odd.
the US and Canada.
US and
Mexico.
Canada. Yeah. Yes.
Absolutely horrible, isn't it? Really, that he's riding his food.
Yes. Yeah.
I think Jollibee's is made. I don't think Jollibee's is made of chocobo. I mean, remember we do have chickens in Eorzea.
I suppose that's true.
I guess that's true. There is no dish in Eorzea that contains chocobo.
I think they only eat chocobo in their Heavenswood dish or something.
Oh yeah, actually,
I don't know if there's a Heavenswood dish where
they hunt them.
You eat them, but there's a quest where you eat. Well, you don't, but other people eat chocobo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tailfeather. Yeah, that's it. They hunt chocobos.
There.
I don't think we can ever eat chocobo. Because I don't think we ever get like chocobo meat as a crafting ingredient.
No. Eorzeans don't eat chocobo. I think that's
for the most part.
That's not culturally accepted in Eorzea specifically, maybe. Well, except for Tailfeather.
Look forward to trying Jollibee though. I never had it. Is it?
Yeah,
is it just fried chicken? I guess.
You need to. Well, you will talk about the meals when we get there.
We'll get there because they'll describe the meals here. Final Fantasy XIV and Jollibee join forces to fuel Warriors of Light starting Tuesday, April 21st, 2026. For a limited time, purchase collaboration meals or merchandise to earn your own Eat Chicken emote. You will remember Eat Chicken emote from the KFC campaign. Furthermore, in celebration
KFC in Japan specifically.
Yes, in Japan. Furthermore, in celebration of Fan Festival 2026 in Anaheim, Jollibee's Anaheim store will be decked out in Final Fantasy XIV themed decor from April the 21st to May 31st. Jollibee X Final Fantasy XIV stickers will be available for customers at the Anaheim store while supplies last.
God help those people at that store.
Yeah.
I saw pictures of it. It is too small to be doing anything there. I'll say that. If you can tip in there and you guys go, maybe give them an extra $1 or something. Those people are going to be suffering.
Yeah.
I hope that it's run by like the old Filipino grandma that was running the store that I went to in London, and she's like overwhelmed by like all these nerds streaming in asking for their Chocobo stickers.
Yeah.
Where's my Chocobo meal? I want a Chocobo meal.
I did the wrong sticker.
So
I need the Moogle.
Here's how you participate. So method 1, purchase either of the collaboration meals at any Jollibee location in the US or Canada during the campaign period. All ordering methods will be eligible, including in-store, drive-through, online pickup, and delivery. So the meals...
I drink the blue.
There are 2 meals. There's the Final Fantasy XIV box meal, which contains 1 chicken sandwich, original or spicy, 1 regular fries or side, 1 peach mango pie, 1 piece chicken joy, 1 blue raspberry ether with crystal boba drink, US, or pineapple quencher drink in Canada.
Did you ever think you'd be doing this on the show? Reading out a list of menu items for Jollibees?
This feels like a post-show. It feels like post-show segment, doesn't it? Just reading
it
food.
It feels like this is an alternative universe where we talk about food.
We get like the weirdest fast food promotions in America for 14. I swear, we had Hardee's / Carl's Jr. or whatever for Stormblood. That's right. There was the famous Zeno's Cup, fucking the greasiest place known to man.
Yeah.
Well, Jollibee's is meant to be nice, and it looks. That blue juice looks nice.
It looks fine.
There's one like 10 minutes away from me. Actually, I've never been to it.
You should go.
Well, now you have a reason to.
Well, you have an excuse now. Well, once April 21st happens.
We have Final Fantasy. The second meal is the Final Fantasy XIV 6-piece bucket bundle, which consists of 1 6-piece Chicken Joy bucket, 3 blue raspberry ether with crystal boba drinks US, or pineapple quencher drinks in Canada. I don't know why, for some reason, the drinks are different in the different countries.
I assume that one of it's just a menu difference. It's like how different countries don't always have the same menu items, and they probably just didn't ship out the ingredients to Canada for the specific crystal boba drink. They'll talk about that in the next.
It's probably the boba.
Yeah. It actually does say that.
Well, you've got one option of like a really complete meal with main, sides, pudding, and a drink versus just bucket of chicken with 3 drinks. I'd go for the box meal.
Well,
that's a share meal.
Well, you get
it's for your buddy.
The second one is. Yeah, the second one's for sharing. It depends on what you're going for. They also come. They showed these off during the live ladder. I don't think he'll kept these for the slides later, but they have special unique boxes / buckets if you want to keep them. Yes. If you're the kind of person that keeps promotional material like that.
I'm tempted to keep it, but it's just a greasy box.
Yeah,
though, is the thing. Yeah, like at least the plastic cup is like it's a plastic cup, so you can just like wash it out.
Yeah.
I mean, I've kept the McDonald's Squid Game Season 2 crossover box I got from got there.
If it's got this far, it's not going to get worse. That's the thing. Like.
Yeah, I guess so.
If it's fine now, then it'll always be
Keep
fine.
whatever cardboard you want. At US stores, both meals include blue raspberry ether with crystal boba, a special new drink inspired by Final Fantasy XIV's iconic etherites. Canadian stores will have the ever-popular pineapple quencher, not inspired by anything.
Not even new. Well, it's not new.
No. At all locations, the meals and drinks will be served in limited edition packaging featuring Final Fantasy XIV characters while supplies last.
What does the crystal boba taste like? Because what flavor? It looks white or clear. What flavor is that supposed?
I'm guessing it's on the tapioca style boba. It's like maybe it's like that poppin' fruit stuff, or like it's
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Poppin',
definitely going to be a popping fruit style. It's definitely not tapioca, thankfully, which is my least favorite type of
I
boba.
feel so thirsty. Yeah, I mean, a pineapple quencher sounds lovely, and this blue drink looks so good. Oh my god.
just. I'll try and get one before the stream next week. How about that? I'll drink it.
Yeah,
for
Okay.
you
Mela.
can.
Do that.
That'd be
That's a
wicked.
post-show segment.
And I know many people have complained that Jollibee's is not necessarily accessible where they are in the US or Canada. Well, thankfully, they have provided you with a secondary method of obtaining these promotional items.
Method 2. Purchase Jollibee X Final Fantasy XIV collaboration merchandise from Complex during the campaign period. Spice up your IRL glams, spare me, with these whimsical t-shirts and outerwear featuring Moogles, Chocobo, and Jollibee. So you can buy...
The most
Is that his
terrifying
name?
part.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
really
Jollibee.
cool.
Jollibee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a Jollibee.
he's a Jollibee.
He's like a
Okay.
little fat bee, but he's red, which is weird. But
Yeah. They made a...
Filipino bees are red.
That's true.
yeah,
that is
Okay.
true because that's...
I'm gonna look them up.
Yeah. Jollibee made a really horrifying video promo for this featuring Jollibee, and I just really hate that mascot with a passion. And it had eyelids,
Jollibee?
functional eyelids on the mascot thing, and it just made it even worse. Just a horrible, just a smile on its face all the time. Horrendous. Go watch that if you want. I think it's on the 14 official 14. It's either on the 14 channel or it's on, if Jollibee has
You
a
can
YouTube
search
channel.
for it.
Go search
If you
for it.
search Jollibee Final Fantasy 14, it should come up.
Yeah. Yes.
He's cute.
No.
No.
The t-shirt designs are really cool too.
They are cool. We are
They
going to see.
almost look like it's the same quality as like a Uniqlo collab almost. Like it's really
Yeah.
good design,
Mhm.
which is weird.
I might try and grab a shirt too, maybe.
Yeah. There's I think actually on this slide, the one with Jollibee on the Chocobo, that's one of the designs. And then the other design is it's just the Chocobos. You know the usual Chocobo where they're playing in the band, but instead they're eating
They're
fried
Moogles,
chicken.
not
Yeah,
Chocobos.
sorry,
Moogles, you
Moogles.
mean.
Sorry, I mean Moogles, obviously. So that's a way to get them. After purchasing a qualifying meal or merchandise item, submit your receipt number and order information through the Jollibee redemption page before November 30th, 2026. Once the order is validated, the Eat Chicken emote item code will be delivered via email. It may take between 24 and 48 hours to process. Yes?
You have until November 30th, which is quite a while after the promotion ends. The promotion is scheduled to end on the 31st of May.
Yes.
So, I mean, do it sooner rather than later, but don't worry about not necessarily doing it straight away.
Yes.
I hope they have enough keys on like the Grubhub promotion they did here a while ago.
Yes.
Or the Butterfingers one, because
yeah.
they ran out of keys very, very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get
and that
anything
was-
from Butterfinger. I made up an address and everything when you sent
Yeah.
those. I think
Yes.
it was-
I did. I
Didn't
gave
work.
them each ones, and
Thank God that came. That was the Chocopica, wasn't it?
That was
That
the
came out here at the
Chocopica.
end. So.
Yeah.
We got another method of getting them
Yeah, thank
eventually.
God.
Oh yeah, how did you guys end up getting that? I don't remember.
Don't
Was that-
Oh, we
remember.
got. I can't remember how you got it. Ours was from Gongcha, which is a
Oh,
bubble
was the
tea
t-
place.
How did I get it then?
That's a good question, Mela.
I don't remember how you got yours. There's been several ways
Was
to
there a
get
Twitch
it.
reward?
Oh yeah, there was
Oh,
like
it was on
the
Twitch as
Twitch.
well, okay.
You get the Black Chocobo too from it was like a year or 2 years ago.
We were a part of the Black Chocobo.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Those were the days. We were on
Mhm.
They were the
Lodestone.
days.
Our name
We
was
were
on
on
the
top.
Lodestone, guys.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He didn't tell us, by the way.
No.
He didn't feel like telling us.
Well, I thought it was.
He thought it was a scam.
I thought it was a scam.
Yeah, he just
Oh,
said
yeah.
yes and didn't tell us.
So I didn't say anything because I didn't hear anything back from them. I'm like, okay,
Amazing.
well, that was a scam then.
God.
And then just woke up to seeing it on the Lodestone. I'm like, oh, okay, it was real. Okay. Well, anyways, that is the Jollibee promotion.
Yeah.
Promotion?
Small note on the
Collaboration.
Eat Chicken emote. It's very annoying that you can very clearly tell that they've just taken off the KFC logo off the bucket and they left it just like
It didn't
a white
have the.
bucket.
Well, no,
it
it was
didn't
white.
have the
It was.
KFC logo ever.
Was it always white?
I had the
It's always
same.
been
I thought that too, Rollo.
Yeah.
It's because they
never
can.
mind.
It's so
I was
they can
wrong.
do it for future chicken places as well.
Yeah.
Yes, so
They
don't
were
have-
smart
They're
about
not locked in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I had a very specific memory of it having the KFC logo on it, but alas.
Yeah, I feel like
I think they might have. I think they might have made a video with it having the KFC logo, but in game it's always been a
Maybe.
plain bucket.
Maybe, yeah.
Praying for the pictures of Menfina eating chicken at the Jollibees in Anaheim.
Yes.
I'm looking forward
But
to
if
that
you're
time.
going to Jollibee's, Rollo, and you get one of
Yeah.
these meals, you should still also get the spaghetti.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta try
yes.
Filipino
Is this
spaghetti.
Is this spaghetti you like
With the
eating?
sweet tomato
Yes.
sauce.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, I really don't like spaghetti, but I'll try it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, maybe if you don't like spaghetti, you might like
cover your ears, Italians.
Because it took,
No, I
it took me
just-
a while to get used to regular spaghetti because of what I grew up with.
Right. Yeah.
I said why I don't like spaghetti. I won't get into it.
No, we're not getting into it here. Maybe in the if
No
there's
deep backstory.
okay. We have to move on then to a little bit of an announcement about limited jobs. This is a this was teased at the end of the live letter, but we'll do it now because they didn't actually get into it. Regarding quest eligibility, oh my god, regarding quest eligibility for limited jobs after patch 7.5.
Regarding Quest LGBTQ ability.
Yeah, that's what I
it
was
sounded
thinking.
like, yeah.
Yeah. As of the release of patch 7.5 on Tuesday, the 28th of April, limited jobs will only be available to accept the following quests. Job quests for limited jobs. Quests available to all jobs and classes. Furthermore, limited jobs will be unable to proceed with certain allied society quests that are quest synced and require players to maintain the same job or class to completion. Please ensure all applicable pending quests are completed before the release of patch 7.5.
I didn't know people were doing like society quests on Blue Mage because I don't think that's a very efficient way of leveling it.
No.
No, it's very odd.
Well, it might be
that only
efficient to
applies
do
to
the,
older quests.
it might be efficient to do the combat quest that way or the battle quest because you can just nuke whatever enemy that spawns. I mean, not that you can't already, I guess,
That's
as any
so
other job, but
weak.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not the speed, it's the amount of experience you get
I get-
compared to how quickly you would do it in the overworld.
Yeah.
mm.
That's
Mhm.
odd. Well, they've at least made it clear now that you will not be able to do that anymore.
They're limiting limited jobs even more, guys. You heard it
Oh,
here first,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Downfall.
Yeah. Yoshi P ruining the game again. Ruining it even further.
Max again.
Running it to the ground. So that is enjoy doing that if you for some reason like to do that until 7.5. Okay. That's it for recent events. I don't think we can jump into Mogmail today, but we are. I will urge you to send Mogmail, speakersofv.com/Mogmail,
Magmoil.
with your whatever you want, your opinions on the live letter. Though I will say we are going to cover
not
the.
whatever you want.
Well,
No.
no. The terms are on our website, of course. It tells you what you can't send us. But the we're going to cover FanFest next week, so. That's actually an announcement we should have made at the start of the show. The show will be on Sunday instead of Saturday
course.
because we will be covering the FanFest on Saturday.
It's the weekend to end all weekends next weekend,
Yes,
chat.
yes.
24th to the 26th. We're going to be live all the time, probably.
Yes. So make sure you remember that. I mean, if you show up here to watch the podcast during podcast time, there will still be a stream. It just won't be a podcast. We'll be covering FanFest most likely. But yeah, the actual show will be on Sunday. So send us Mogmail with your thoughts on the reveals, I guess. But we won't be able to read them until in about 2 weeks, I think.
A while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make sure they're good.
If that, I'll say if... Maybe even 3 weeks, because we're going to do a 7.5 review as well.
Of course, yeah.
After
True.
that,
Tell us about your FanFest experience.
That would be nice.
Maybe-
Yeah.
Did someone cosplay Luke Heel finally?
Oh, yes.
Did someone finally bring the Georgi poster or the cardboard cutout?
Yeah.
You can't focus now.
Let us know. All right.
Life size.
Hey, let's talk about the live letter. Live letter 92. It was a
They're only
long,
up to 92.
long
XC.
live letter. I say long. It felt very long because what happened was that Yoshi P got cigarette mouth, and I thought,
oh yeah, you did, yeah.
He started doing this because that's a sign that Yoshi P wants to go out and take a cigarette. And the first time he did it, we saw, oh, he's getting cigarette mouth, and then he came back from the break and it's like, I just had a cigarette. It's like, yeah, I knew it. But then 2 hours, I think it's like is it an hour and a half or something into part 2, he gets cigarette mouth again. And just
the second part was longer.
Yeah. Just when I thought this is where we're going to end because he needs to have a cigarette, Soken comes in. And the show extended, the whole stream extended for like another 30 to 40 minutes. Felt very long, but lots of good stuff in this live letter. Before we get into the live letter, we have to start, of course, with the trailer. So that's what we're going to do first here.
Peggy 16.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
We hear it. I don't know if chat can hear it. No one in chat is saying anything. Okay, they so we can. Okay.
All right.
Both the source and the reflections are home to irreplaceable life.
Buildings are falling down.
I would
It's a big
protect them all
invasion.
if I could.
Um,
But if doing so means ushering in complete annihilation.
So,
So Alize is speaking.
Yeah, Alize is having
speaking
about how we want to save all the reflections, but if that means that it'll end in utter destruction, then this is obviously something to do with after we've spoken to her.
Yes.
Complete annihilation.
And there's this mob that we saw in, or boss we saw in the.
I really
preview.
like this. It Void sent on our world inhabit statues that resemble them, and then they sort of gain flesh.
Yeah.
This intrigues me so much.
It's not just statues; they can inhabit people as well. Or,
But true,
like, dead bodies, sort
The
of.
fact that this is kind of fused onto the top of a machine is really interesting. I
Yes.
wonder what that means, other than just being cool looking.
Well, that's kind of like what the Diablo armament was.
That's true,
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Then what can we possibly do?
Horrible!
Huge moment. Huge
Return
moment.
of the King.
Return of the
King is
King.
back.
Harry Boulder and Sultanay.
Yes.
The greatest character. I love them so much.
Yes.
Because they always have the better adventures than us.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
totally.
Now, it's entirely possible that Estinian is here, but he's not visible here, and I personally don't remember. We'll see throughout we'll watch the whole trailer, but I don't remember him appearing at all in the trailer, which is interesting because he is in the patch artwork.
Yeah.
I don't believe that from what I scanned through as well when you said that. I don't think he is, but
Yeah, I didn't see him in the.
Tataru is in little shorts and a little.
That's the new outfit that.
Is that the one she wears
Tataru
in
Yeah.
Since the
Charlotte?
Tataru's Grand Endeavor.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. It's been a long time since I've gone
Good
to see
to
her.
see that Tataru can still be part of the MSQ
Mhm.
despite.
Agreed.
So that confirms that we
It's-
can.
She's super
I think
important.
She's back.
She has not had any voice dialogue since 6.5. I would assume.
Yeah.
No, not since 6 point. The base Endwalker, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my lord. I miss
Yeah.
Tataru.
Yeah, I miss Tataru's.
Possibly
Nice.
6.1.
Yeah. So
It's nice to be in the Rising Stones again as well. It's nice to be back in Eorzea. That's
the gang is
the best
back.
place to be. Yeah, this feels like a good start
Yeah.
for the new arc.
Yes. So maybe is this like Scions coming back together, or what is this? I found the whole like.
Well, remember we've disbanded.
Yeah.
Remember, we're not. You say that we aren't disbanded.
It was
we pretended to disband
let's
to
be
the rest of
real.
Eorzea.
That was one of the dumbest things they did.
It
Like,
was really dumb, yeah.
Oh, it was so dramatic.
Well,
It's like, oh, we have
no.
disbanded. It's like
We haven't really disbanded.
it's like it was just the business as usual. We just spread out for like 2 patches and then came back together. And like, we're the Scions. It's so dumb.
I understand why they did that. It's so that like Eorzea can't call on them as like an official organization anymore.
Yet we still do show up though. Like it still happens.
Yeah, but not all together.
No. Though, more or less, to the point where we criticized it for the MSQ having too many scions present. It didn't really feel like we disbanded, like, officially.
We were all in the New World for different reasons.
Sure. Which is why I feel like maybe we are doing something here. We've brought everyone back, it seems, here, back in our old headquarters. So maybe we're bringing it back again. Who knows? Maybe temporarily. I wouldn't assume. I don't know. We'll see. All right.
The key.
They took it out of the cup.
That's the key coming out of the cup.
It's very cool looking.
It looks. Yeah.
It looks like white auracite. I can't think of anything else it resembles.
Yeah, it looks like white auracite. It also looks very obviously ancient. Like it has that like.
It does look very ancient. Yeah.
It looks like a memory crystal or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Concept crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is in all its glory.
Very cool. They'll make merch of that.
Oh, there's just a flash of us looking up at the moon again.
There's a lot of quick
snap
things there.
Oh yeah, I think that might be.
It's really hard to tell, but it could be more. We could have just come out the rising stones.
That could be the bridge for more donor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like one of those like cloth awning things they have, maybe.
Mm-hmm. And then
she's looking at
Halmarat,
the planet from the moon,
with
her goblinaires.
Yeah. Azem's crystal.
Yeah. Which
has some sort
of. Now I think this is a red herring. I think what this orange line thing is how the Lalafels used the key to go to the ninth. This is the key opening a portal.
But maybe the Azem's crystal is part of the key to the key.
Maybe, they could be in tandem.
There might be something there. Because
that's the only reason.
The only reason it worked before is because and it didn't even work properly, was because they forced it via the mechanism of the cup.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So there's a couple of quick shots. There's Kryl standing in front of a map. Of Eorzea. That's
of the
three great
the whole world.
The world.
No, it's not the three great. It's the whole world.
There's Mericidia covered up.
It's that low res map that we saw before the start of Dawn Trail.
It's the one they pasted on top of the old map that they had before.
Yep.
So this is in Old Sharlayan.
Then there's I think Shale and Kryl and
Shale.
The Warrior of Light.
This is probably us looking at the key.
Staring at the key.
And that's from a beast. That's
so confused me the first time. I was like, why is it transitioned to that? It's because it goes immediately into Beastmaster stuff. Yeah. But I think that's a weird design choice.
Super strange.
Yeah. Then showing off Beastmaster, which we'll talk about more later.
All sorts of good stuff from this. He showed off a live demo and everything. It's a lot to talk about.
Unfortunately,
this is the Crucible.
They didn't show anything from this in the live letter. I'll just say that.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, just so you know.
That's
fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
They also said that they might do another stream about Beastmaster before its release.
Yes.
Breasts.
This is probably the closest we. No, this is just a dungeon. I think this is just a manor. Yeah.
Pork Manor. Yeah. This is
Oxysia.
The star is tolerant to life.
Very pretty.
They're beautiful.
Ruined by us, but very pretty.
Yeah.
No, we didn't ruin it. It already looked like this.
No, I mean like us going there and colonizing it with the super high-tech Loperate technology, where it's actually a really beautiful planet.
It's already got a bunch of high-tech stuff on it.
We're gonna put rabbit ears everywhere. Gonna put rabbit ears and carrots and.
We're gonna rename everything to like this is Bunnyville and Bun Bun Town, Funny Way.
You haven't even been to
Roadway. Oh, that actually works.
Roadway does work.
Roadway is the only thing that will work.
That would be a great name for an opera. Why haven't they got Roadway?
Yeah. Anyways, here's a shot from Windhurst.
And then the one who's always, on drugs, Highway.
There you go.
I told you this would be a boss rush.
Yeah,
or like
it
a
is.
mob rush.
It's like a besieged event.
Mm-hmm.
Shantoto.
And by the way, Helmer said something there. I don't remember what it was before Shantoto spoke.
Grudges. It holds no grudges, and neither rages nor weeps for being sundered.
Oh, that's talking about the star. So
Yeah.
the planet
just
Ethereum.
Holds no
Prince of the
grudges.
planet.
She's really got frostbite
High
on her nose.
res Shantoto
Shantoto.
is
Yeah.
something. It's something.
It's great.
It is
It's also
great.
Sort of
scary.
a lot over this one.
Yeah.
You've no recourse but to cower before my true power.
Is there a little reason why she can
Meeting.
like nuke the planet or something?
She's very
Just-
powerful.
just
Best
learn that
black mage
lesson?
ever.
She is that powerful.
We'll talk. She is
Okay.
that powerful, but we'll also talk about that in the interviews we'll go into
Yeah.
quickly before we go through the live letter itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eulus.
Eulus, but and then this is I'm intrigued by this. So this is a guy with his hands and feet exposed for some reason, but then he's covered in this kind of like
Is this not?
Omega-ish looking like flesh. And it's a weird head.
I guess it's a maybe guy melded with Magitech and a Void Spawn.
Oh, it's a
at the
horrible
same
creature.
time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It,
So maybe I don't know, some Garlean or something that was like, please save me from the explosions. I don't want to die. And then I don't
So
know,
this
this
is-
is tank or something.
yeah.
This is. People are saying it could be post dungeon. I think this is the final boss of the dungeon.
I feel like
Yeah,
that too.
yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But it might be post defeating it, maybe, or
That's
That's
possible.
also true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's got like the purple defeat aura, like
Yeah.
1 week.
Yeah.
it's kind of like the Ascian aura.
well, they, yeah. I don't
From the
know.
old days.
Don't know who this used to be.
I
but
hope he's a senator.
That would be
Can we
cool.
kill him?
Okay.
That would be cool.
I hate the center. He's got the grippers out, by the way. Head to
I
toe
know, they're
covered. I mean,
disgusting.
or head to ankles covered, but toes falling out.
Yeah.
Eulus clearly has some sort of like I don't know why he's been like sent like why he's approaching this one. So maybe this is someone he knew maybe in life.
Possible. Yeah.
I was thinking because his head is kind of blown up that it was the dude that shot himself in the
Oh
train.
yeah.
Or why?
That's not a bad
Interesting.
thing.
But why would he become this? I don't know what was the path here.
Well, maybe maybe the void are inhabiting the dead of Garlemald, which is
Yes, that's possible.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
voids can inhabit dead bodies. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that would be actually pretty cool.
Yes.
For another journey across the salt.
Fishing.
and then Graha,
Fishing?
that was Jonathan Bailey Graha.
Oh yeah.
definitively.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can
People
see
sure
that
did go insane.
there's a boss shown during the
Yes, you
Hildebrand
can see
section,
something
which-
very interesting. I don't know if it's this part. It might be later.
It's
it's
just
later.
before. It's just before this. Just
Oh, is it
before this.
before? Oh, okay.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it just before?
Right at the start of the scene.
Oh yeah, there. Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Yeah, it's
yes.
a better shot, but that's Lich
yeah, there.
from
Yes.
Final Fantasy IX.
There he is. So that's a boss.
Very cute.
So are we getting? Are we actually we're getting a Hildebrand? Do you think we're getting a Hildebrand trial?
It's
been a while.
Yeah, I hope so.
Surprise.
Yeah.
It's
We've
been a
had a
long time.
Hildebrand. It's been a while. We've had a Hildebrand trial at the end of every Hildy story since Stormblood.
Oh yeah, remember there was that
Oh, yeah, that was the
golden
gold thing,
prince
yeah,
person.
forgot about him.
Yeah.
Just
there
haven't
was a
done
Zora
that
too,
fight
and-
since then. I don't. That never
A
shows up
Gilded
on any
Araya
roulette.
with what's her name?
Can that even come up in
three-faced-
trial roulette?
They can.
Yes, it can.
I've never been
I've
there
had-
since.
Me neither.
I've had Asura. Thank you, chat.
That's Yura, yeah.
I think
I've got her in trial before.
Wow, lucky.
never have I got Asura.
I honestly, yeah.
I wonder if it's
forgotten she
because we
existed.
have people that we play with that never do Hildebrand, that they just
Probably, yeah.
never have it unlocked.
Possibly.
Yeah. Can you guys just play the game, please, and unlock this? Skip all the cutscenes and just do the
We
duty.
could get around that by making the party finder for Azura, but then just doing trial roulette and see what we get.
Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right.
This is the new PvP
This is the new
CC map.
PvP. Yeah.
Amount of devastation and
Really
death
looking forward to this
can
a lot.
compel it to stop the wheels of creation from turning.
What did she say there? What did Helmut say there? Sorry.
Let's listen in again.
It to stop
Oh,
the wheels
oops.
of devastation.
Oh, it's so long.
No amount of devastation and death can compel it to stop the wheels of creation from turning.
Okay, so she's just talking about how the planet is still indifferent to us.
Yeah. So we're walking on the bridge.
It makes
We've
like a
made
golden
some
bridge.
sort of portal.
Yeah. Trial.
Hey, anyway.
So many seeds of life have already been lost.
Oh,
Who's he?
we didn't even hide. That was important. Yeah, Golbez and Zero both here.
Yep. So there's I mean it makes sense with the void stuff, I guess, to bring them back, but yeah, there. No Skullbez.
Countless perish
Very
as
cool.
Northhorn.
nature runs its course.
It's summoning
Yet in spite
Golem
of
or
this,
Titan.
People continue to believe that the morrow will come.
Right.
But it
This
will
is cool.
not.
She makes.
For nothing lies beyond the solstice. And no one.
No.
will
Oh, she
be
says
left
the solstice there.
Yes, nothing lies beyond the solstice.
And then
Did you think you'd won? Guess I'll have to spice things up.
and there it is.
Yeah, cool.
That's yeah. So I mean that confirms they would further confirm that is obviously a teaser for the ultimate, which is going to probably going to be the what are they called?
So
Warring Triad.
Warring Triad, maybe potentially.
Well, so I've seen two theories, which is I would prefer that, the Warring Triad leading into Kefka. But I've also seen people saying that if it's the meta could also just mean it is a series of Final Fantasy final bosses.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't hate that, but I like a themed ultimate more.
I agree.
I'd rather have it. Plus, I think that Sephiroth and Sophia, less so Zervan, are really good fights.
Yes.
Well, they could make Zervan a good fight.
They could make it a good fight, yeah. I mean, he had some good stuff, but Warring Triad with Kafka would be so cool.
Yes.
That'd be real.
It would be.
I like that. I mean, it shows that they're putting a lot of money into this for something that a very small percentage of people will ever actually get a chance to do, because
Yeah.
Kefka didn't have voice acting originally.
No.
That's true, yeah. That's pretty cool, though. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Whoops. Yes. Sorry, I'm just fixing the episode number. There we go. All right, now we're going to jump into the actual live letter. So, live letter 92. With
Don't we have the interviews listed in the show notes first?
Oh yeah, let's do the interviews first. Actually, yes, we do.
These are some excerpts from Rabla Andrews on the subreddit.
Yes, shout out.
Thanks, Rabla.
Rabla Andrews. This is from Famitsu. Yoshida always does this. This is, I'm assuming, after the live letter.
This is before.
Oh, sorry,
the
this is
live
before.
letter.
This is written not verbatim. This is
It's not a direct translation.
no. There's a lot of comments about changes, from patterns to announcements to gameplay implementation. There's a brief comment about the Enuo trial being a two-totem fight, where he kind of hints at the idea that the totem system and several other gameplay systems might be appearing for the last time in 7.5. This is big for those of you that hate, which I would assume is everyone, that hates the totem system in 14. That seems to be coming to an end.
Honestly, the thing about the totem system I like the least is that they're inventory items.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
If it was a currency, I wouldn't really be bothered.
Right. Same.
The question is what they replace it with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe that's what they're gonna do. Maybe, if I'm being really cynical, maybe that's like the announcement is like there's no more physical like item inventory space. It just becomes a currency. So the exact same system, but just a currency.
Yeah.
I could live with that.
Oh God. Well, we'll see.
I mean, it guarantees you the mount, and it helps you get the weapons if you don't get the drops you want. So
yeah,
they have to have something in place that will have the same,
Yeah, I can't imagine what they'd replace it with, but yeah, we'll see eventually. Well, you won't see that in 7.5. What you will be seeing is that the Annual trial is a 2-totem fight, so you get 2 totems per run. Many details about Beastmaster, nothing too crazy. Mainly the explanation that as you level from 1 to 50, you get access to normal skills and the 2nd and 3rd Beast Whistle. Well, we'll talk about this actually later, so we don't need to talk about this right now. The FanFest keynotes will be shifting from the traditional formula and are not necessarily just the next expansion, but more the long-term future of Final Fantasy XIV. They want to be very open with the direction the game will be going in both the immediate and the distant future plans. He thinks it would take about 5 hours to cover everything from stories to game mechanics, so NA FanFest will be the presentation of the game's overall direction, with EU and JP will be diving more into specific elements and details. This is on top of meeting 100% of the normal expectations, e.g., like for example, expansions, jobs, etc. Presumably.
I hope that they talk about the next expansion at FanFest.
That would be nice. That would be nice. The interviewer compares all the things he's hinting at to a second rebirth or another A Realm Reborn. Yoshi P says that when you think of that, it's heavily associated with a brand new client and so on. So he wouldn't make a direct comparison to A Realm Reborn himself, but there are some similarities in the general idea. So we have been joking about 8.0 being like the renaissance of 14. And maybe we were actually right, going by his comments now.
This quote has been kind of pulled out of context in a lot of news outlets.
Of course. Yeah.
So what you need to take from this is, instead of him saying, "Oh, it's not going to be a big change like Realm 1 was," he's still saying that it's going to be a pretty big shift in philosophy, it seems. And obviously we don't know, but it seems. But don't expect...
It's not A Realm Reborn.
A brand new engine and a whole new game.
They're not building a whole new game out of the remnants of 14 up until this point.
Yeah,
I think people forget how big A Realm Reborn was. Like that's... Yeah, the game...
Well, it's very exciting that he's considering changing up the formula, because it's very stagnant. As good as the game is, it's very much
time
on a set pattern.
Yeah, it's time to change
shake things up. Shake up, gearing and just shake the whole game up.
Yeah, I agree. And that's seemingly what might be getting in 8.0. This next one...
Those are the highlights from the Famitsu one, yeah?
Yeah. Next is from GameWatch. That's also from Rabla Andrews. So shout out again on the subreddit.
Good lad.
This is... these are notes that aren't already covered by the Famitsu interview. So there was a lot of concern about concern about how players would react to this sentence breaks me. There was a lot of concern about players would react to Focus returning to an ASEAN character.
About how players would react, I guess.
There it is.
Yeah, it's missing a word.
As former characters like Emmet Selk, Hythlodius, and Elidibus were so well received, but he's happy with how Halmarat has been received by the community, as she's very different from the others due to not being one of the Unsundered and having very different mannerisms and emotions from those popular characters. There was a little concern.
Okay, good.
She is going to become a key member of the story going forward. Calix's comments about her old-fashioned looks are apparently going to be relevant. As for whether she's an ally or foe, Yoshi P simply says that can be a matter of perspective, like so many older characters, and that she's primarily an ally of those who live on this planet.
So she's going to be a key member. Not necessarily little rabbit boy.
No, she...
Oh, so you're suggesting that we're just going to destroy
Abandon him. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, there's... Yeah.
I mean, that's That's interesting because it suggests that what she's doing is not necessarily an antagonistic force to what we're going to be doing. We may not agree with her methods, but she's not outright going against us.
She seems to care about...
It's for the greater good kind of person.
Yes.
Alex being there, though, doesn't really help too much.
As much as I came to enjoy Calix as a character, it's going to really take you out seeing this little nutkin next to her all the time.
It is rough, a little bit.
Either he has to get a new body or he has to die.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to last too long when he looks like that. I think
no.
I mean,
get a super form or something.
Yeah, I mean, even in the trailer...
At the moment, it's fine.
Yes. Right now, we haven't seen that much of him. But also, he's got limited facial... I mean, he's a
silly,
plushie. But you see that even in the trailer, they intercut between his body in between there. So maybe they do. Maybe that's a way to show emotion. I don't know.
I will also say, you're talking about how he has limited facial expression as the plushie. Yeah. He had limited facial expression before we defeated him.
That's why when he did show, it was more impactful because he did show this emotion sometimes.
But I think they can still show that to us via the transition between what he's actually.
I think that's so funny. Yeah. They watched the cutscene first time where it was just the plushie and thought we can't do this. Yes. Let's show his inner monologue or something so we see someone's mouth moving.
It's gonna be difficult if he's in a dramatic scene and he's just a plushie. You know what I mean? He's
exactly.
Just, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna sort it out, but okay. So the key points that she touched upon at the end of 7.4 and what will shape into 14's new big goal or trial to overcome will be revealed very quickly at the start of 7.5.
It does seem like it based on what Alizé says.
Yes. The Asians will not return to being the center of the story, but by nature they are obviously very involved in the mechanisms of the world and Aetherius' history, along with other mentioned groups like Preservation and the Winterers. The clashes we see going forward will exist on a different axis than simply between light and darkness.
That's reassuring because I wasn't sure how relevant Preservation would be going forward. If he's specifically highlighting them on the same level as the Winterers, then I am intrigued as to how they will continue to be relevant.
Yeah. Yoshi P believes that they've hit the reasonable limits of the design behind Relic weapon series. Now onto the Relic. Due to the ever-growing job count and time investment required in these quest lines. So there are plans to wrap up this kind of design with Dawn Trail and do something different in the future. Since there's a big gap in feedback between difficulty opinions, the burden being too great, and so on, they want to move on to completely new ways of providing the fun of developing weapons and armor, so the current format will be put on break for now, with more details to come in the fanfests. He believes we haven't seen the last of Geralt and Rowena, though.
A little worrying.
It's a little worrying for people.
Guys. It's over.
Feels like it, maybe.
It's never been more over for Relics.
Yeah.
I
won.
Agree.
I won.
You did win. You won in the end.
I agree with what Rollo's saying, but I also understand what he's saying in the sense that you can't make people happy with the Relic.
No.
There's no way you can... People want too many different methods to the same result.
Yes. Yes. Some
people
want
just want it day one.
Yeah.
Some people want to grind for it.
Yes.
Some people think you should grind for everyone. Some people think you should grind for the first one, but get the rest for free.
I don't think you should grind for every one person.
No, I don't. I think the one they have now is the perfect formula where it's an initial tough grind and then it's cheap for the rest of them. I
don't mind this one. I don't mind the paste step. I just wish, like we've said all the time, I just wish it was tied to the Occult Crescent.
Exactly.
I don't understand why they're so afraid of books. Books are the perfect solution.
Books are the perfect solution.
I don't know about that. But
they've only tried them once. They should give them another go.
Sure. Yeah. Well, they've given it another go. Well, not books specifically, but they've given the Relic another go many times, and it's never been good, apparently. So...
So yeah, this next expansion, it'll be tomes again for your Relic, by the way.
I'm just
calling that right now.
It better not be.
Well,
I'd rather no Relics than that.
Yeah, it does seem like they might not even have a Relic next expansion.
No.
Oh my god.
It seems like we're gonna have an expansion with no Relic, which is fair.
The community have killed Relics. Thanks a lot, guys.
Well, I think Relic is something that belongs to the old generation of MMOs. I feel like that's become very clear to me over the past years, is that people don't understand the purpose of relics anymore. It seems like
relics are supposed to be the savage for casuals.
Yes,
it's supposed to be something that requires significant effort, but it's not hard.
But the concept of casual has changed. Casual does not mean someone who is okay with just spending some time instead of doing, because you still have to spend a lot of time in the game. Casual nowadays means I have 1 hour of playtime a week.
Well, quite frankly,
back in the day,
be on a different series of games.
Back in the day, casual just meant I can't play the hard content. I can't do raids. I can't do this. I can't do that. I need to do.
Casual are people who likes this more softcore content.
Yes, casual now means I have, no time, and I need to be able to do everything in max 2 hours a week. That's the new casual, and that's fine. That's the world we live in now. So the relic has.
They would need to design it in the way that like those kind of mobile games or like Farmville work, where you put time in for the time and then you go away and it comes back. You come back and it's done.
Yeah, we could have like a little settlement we build. And you have to start off with like the town hall, and then you have to
not what I thought you were going to say.
So build a city.
You build a city, and then they all doing things. You go in every day, you tap on them all to get all your resources.
Final Fantasy 15, a new
exactly. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
God. So I've had fun with the relic system, and I don't feel anything now that it's over, because I've had so many relics. It doesn't matter. I'm not missing out on anything anymore. I've had my fun with the relics.
I just like how they look. I like that they have cool designs, and I don't like the ones where they're all the same. So I was never a big fan of the Elemental series, the Bosnian series, and the Mandeville series, because one looks the same as the rest of them.
Yeah.
But they've finally gone back to unique relics per class, so I'm really happy. And now they're saying, that's enough of that, though. It's a shame.
It's so fucking boring.
I don't think they are. I just think they're just something that you play the game and then you get a nice reward.
I mean, grinding isn't necessarily fun, I mean, that's
no, but it doesn't. It's not necessarily boring. It's something you can just chill out to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to try and grind. Eventually, you'll get this for the most part if you play the game normally.
I mean, it is the same as leveling jobs. I mean, leveling isn't fun either, really. I mean, you are just watching bar going
Leveling's
up,
the
number
worst,
go up.
One of the worst.
And that is what relic is. It's just for a weapon.
Number go up feels good.
Yeah, but it does so for a relic too.
Leveling.
A relic is like leveling, but for your weapon.
Relic, you see this long ass timeline. You're like, this is just too much fucking work for something that's not even gonna be very useful.
Well, that's the difference, isn't it? Because you're looking for like Abyss weapon that's going to be useful, whereas I'm just looking at a weapon that looks cool.
Yeah.
No, I just wish whatever it was doing the relic was like, I don't know, a bit more engaging. Like, I don't mind repetitive stuff. It's just extremely fucking boring, and a lot of RNG and then steps, depending on which relic we're talking about.
Old ones were rough, yeah.
Yeah, the old ones were rough.
I don't know,
but
I think it's tough.
I personally never loved the RNG steps of relics, but that's just me.
I haven't either, but I've also, when I had when I was playing it, had a lot of time to play. There was something, you got a couple of endorphins when you did get the drop on like
the
I think
sound is so
exactly, yeah.
I think RNG works best when like even if you don't get a lot, you still get like a minimum rather than not feel like you make any progress at all.
I think there's RNG was fine on like the Fate type ones for the most part.
Absolutely not. Fucking hate that so much.
Well, the worst kind of RNG is like with
Atma
advanced Merchant's Tale, where you have you have to do a really difficult piece of content, then you can still just get one Corvosi brass piece versus or you could get 20 Corvosi brass pieces. That makes me feel more miserable than whether I get or don't get a loot.
Well, at least you get something. With the relic, there's a chance you didn't get anything.
I'm more insulted by getting one brass.
Interesting. The Atma was the worst for me, and that is the kind of RNG that I don't appreciate.
Original Atma.
Yeah, where the drop rate was below. Like, was it 1%? Was it below 1%? I don't remember the actual drop
rate. It might have been below 1%.
Yeah, that's diabolical. And
everyone was doing it because that was the height of
and you needed like
in Realm Reborn.
You needed like 6 or 12 of each. I don't remember 6. I did it in a checkout folder.
It's 6 now, I think.
Is it 6
Which one
now?
are you talking about?
Atma. Original
Atma.
Original Atma, you needed 1 of each.
Was it 1 of each? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, 1 of each. Right.
Oh, that's why it was so low a drop rate.
Yeah. Well, but you needed like... Was it 12 of those or 6 of those? I don't remember anymore.
There was 12 of them.
There were 12
there you go.
Yeah.
There were 12 Atma.
And each one was tied to a different zone.
Yeah. And then infamously there were errors in the text and made people farm it in the wrong place. And so now you had the fear of maybe I am farming fates in an area that they may never drop in, and you didn't know. That was horrible, but yeah, that's the wrong way of doing it. Don't have it that low. There has to be a way to,
Well, this conversation has proven his point.
Yeah.
It's just, the best thing to do, UHP, is to just not bother, because no one will be happy.
I think maybe it is. Maybe that is the right way.
If you can't make people, if everyone's going to moan every single time, quite loudly.
Yes.
Like, it must feel bad as a dev, every single relic to have a huge proportion go, this isn't how you do it.
For sure.
This isn't the right way of doing it.
I think look at us. Because us three on the right side of the screen, we all have differing opinions, whereas the one on the far left has never been happy with this system and is always complaining about it.
Yeah.
I just think they're always inherently bad. That's it.
Yeah.
They're very boring, and I don't like doing them. I like playing 14. I don't like doing the relics in particular because it's very much out of the way, boring stuff. That's what I'll say.
It's interesting because you love leveling, which I find to be
that's
more
way
boring.
quicker. That's way quicker. And more, you have
quicker.
more like little steps of satisfaction to getting to max level than you do with a relic that has a couple major steps that last months.
That's why books would be nice, because there's always, once you got one book done, it's done, and then you can make the next step.
Yeah, well,
but honestly, they should have just committed to one method and stuck with it. I think because they've been so eager to try and like please everyone and try like really outlandish things, they've not been able to refine the system at all.
Yeah,
like this thing does not fucking care for them at all. They should have just committed to one thing, whether it be books, whether it be the Venture for Zone, or whatever the fuck they wanted to do.
That's a good point, because they with every relic, they seem like they panicked and just abandoned that system to just make a brand new one, and we never got to perfect any of the systems that we've left behind. So yeah, you're right.
They don't do this for ultimates. They know that's for the 1% of the 1%, but they commit to it and they do it really well, and they enjoy it and we enjoy watching it. Why can't they just say, this is who we are designing the relic for, and if you don't like it, then it's not for you?
Yeah.
It's the most reactionary piece of content in 14. It is constant like knee-jerk stuff. Even back for Eureka too. Remember, they had to make major designs or design changes to stuff like maps and all the adding on extra systems and everything.
Yeah.
It's very strange because no other piece of content like that is like that in 14. It's a very slow moving.
Yeah.
Change of course.
The issue with the reason they can't say Relic is not for you is because it is supposed to be ultimately the way you catch up in terms of eye level for the casual player, because they're not going to, if they can't raid and in some way relics are inaccessible to them, they don't have a method of catching up. So they need to find some sort of alternate. If they want to keep this system as it is right now, it needs to be for something else. And then there needs to be some other way of catching up.
That's the other thing too with it, is that they're, you might have seen this conversation more and more in the community now with Dontrell, I think, but they're so protective of like eye level for like the integrity of eye level for some reason. It's very, very strange, and it makes doing alt jobs, it's so difficult, more difficult than it needs to be. And I think at this point they really need to, I don't know, just let it go. I don't think
they need to switch up the gearing.
Yeah,
it's weird because I mean, every piece of gear you get, you spend 2 weeks to farm for the chest piece plus 1 eye level, and by the end of the patch cycle, it's like plus 10, 20 eye level.
Yeah,
and it's the same every time, and everything's very carefully calculated around that.
Yeah.
Like, Savage rating is very carefully calculated damage numbers around a very small number of eye levels.
Yes.
It's almost pointless actually having good gear in this game, really. It's just give us like a base eye level.
Yes, I'm saying that's why the route doesn't matter, because it's like by the time it's best in slot, it's the end of everything.
Yeah. Okay, well, we have to move on.
I would say that I think that the eye level thing I think is more of an intrinsic issue at CS3 in general. I mean, if you look at how the gearing system worked in Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah.
That's true too.
That's true. Yeah.
They need to come up with a new system.
Okay. Anyways, moving on. While Echoes of Vana'diel has entirely used existing music from Final Fantasy XI so far, Naoshi Mizuta, Final Fantasy XI, 13-2, and Lightning Returns, Mobius FF, an episode Prompto, and some 14 here and there, is actually producing one original track for Winders, The Third Walk. They're hoping to include it in Final Fantasy XI itself in the future, too.
Oh,
interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It might be too high res for Final Fantasy XI. It might make the game size too big.
Can I say, Mela had a negative reaction to when you mentioned 13-2 and Lightning Returns. I don't think anyone has ever complained about the music of those two games.
No, it's just
that's some of the best part.
It's just a natural reaction to the Roman numeral 13 now since Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah. On the earlier covered topic of FanFest's big changes, Yoshi P notes that he decided to change his policies around the time 7.2 came out, and with the knowledge that an MMORPG needs to keep evolving, they hope to continue the changes to core systems that they're already started rolling out with 7.4 and what's announced already, such as DICE.
We'll talk about that when we get to the slides.
Yes. So those are the pre-interviews. Now we can actually jump into the live letter itself. Live letter 92. Here's Yoshi P and Fox Clan. Like I said, the shirt he's wearing is the Jollibee one. Like I said.
What does the shirt say? Losing? It's a competition?
Losing isn't an option.
Losing. Losing. It's an option.
It's a competition.
Losing isn't an option is apparently a thing that a famous baseball player, apparently a famous American-Japanese baseball player said.
Okay. Shout out. Losing isn't. It's an option.
I didn't know that's where it's from.
It's a Dodgers shirt. Okay, there you go.
There you go. They showed us this part, which is, a
reminder.
These are a reminder of when things come out. So part 1 of 7.5, April 28th, and part 2 is scheduled for early September 2026. They showed us the timeline again. Nothing to really comment on here, really, I think, other than the dates.
You may be concerned. We were concerned in regards to the gap between 7.5, the first part of the MSQ, and when the second part of the MSQ comes out in patch 7.56. But I was somewhat reassured when they said that each segment would be, in terms of questing, would be the equivalent of a regular patch.
Yes.
So
that's pretty big.
That was a little bit reassuring.
Yes. Okay, and then we have, so they went through a lot of essentially all the previous slides that we've seen to just recap what we're getting. But I'll stop at a few of these. So this is the dungeon, the Clitium. He said specifically that this will have like technology that we expect to see in Garlemald, and then it will be very interesting for lore enthusiasts to get in here. So what that means, I mean, I feel like usually every dungeon would be interesting for lore enthusiasts, but
you'd hope so.
Yeah.
Well, this one has lamps appeal, so I think they are watching us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I would assume that when they say technology we expect Garlemald to have, it's based on the amount of knowledge we have about Garlemald now.
Yeah.
Because I think if you asked us based on what we thought Garlemald had in 4.0, we wouldn't have thought they had buses.
True.
No.
That's true. Yeah. Okay, and then we have the trial, Ennuo.
They keep just saying Ennuo, which I feel like normally they use the actual trial name, which is on the patch website.
Yeah, it's just weird, isn't it? So they said that this will be very straightforward with little to no gimmicks that involve the map. So
so it's the
opposite of Doom Train.
Fight.
Yeah, they've sort of gone back from the Doom Train stuff.
Map based.
Doom Train is very good, but you can't have it every time.
No.
Well, exactly. It's not. They should all be different. In their own way.
The trial is called the Unmaking, just to remind everyone.
Yeah, the Unmaking.
Thank you.
If I compare it to the recent ones, it might be a lot more difficult. A bit more difficult, I said, sorry, not a lot more. So that's worth mentioning. And then, of course, mentioning the Ultimate Raid, which they did tease, and balancing and adjustments are done, so that this one will be coming soon. We'll see. It's apparently very flashy.
I like the differing amount of question marks between the English and the Japanese.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
3 English question marks is equivalent to 8 Japanese question marks.
The Japanese are more curious.
Well, yes, that's possible, but I think that's an interesting distinction because of the fact, and I don't actually think it's interesting. This is a tangent, but the fact that Japanese tends to be shorter than English is why it's surprising they used more question marks.
Yeah.
Georgi, I'm sorry. The yen is just that bad right now.
It's true. Yeah. We saw a picture of Northhorn. We have a few more pictures here to look at of Occult Crescent, but we've sort of seen this image before, but this is with...
Yeah.
I mean, it's nicer than when they showed it the first time. The weather is better.
Yes.
The sun's peeking through the clouds.
But here is a picture of a screenshot from a cutscene, I'm assuming, and there is a man with his back turned.
Now, who is...
He's in funny robes.
Old man.
Yeah, it looks like
priestly. Would that be the Tonbri Archive in his human form?
Possibly.
It's possible.
Oh man, what if he's sexy?
He's
he
certainly is in Tonbri form.
He doesn't give sexy from behind, but there's possible.
Some people don't. Some people are sexy from the front.
Yeah,
that's so true. That's so true.
I would say more people are sexy from the front than they are from behind.
It's sad if you're only sexy from behind.
Yeah, I feel that's just an insult, really.
Yeah.
Because that's you've set expectations and they're not met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have another picture here. This is Amdapor. An Amdapori.
Spores.
Yeah.
The spore puff, gross.
There might even be those boob mushrooms somewhere if you're not careful.
I think some theories are about this part of the horn is that this shows the fall of these civilizations. So that's why we're now seeing Amdapor with all the mushrooms everywhere. And we saw the previous pictures and last time we looked at in the previous live letter
it kind of
Nim being all broken up and floating.
It tracks with the tower names too, because obviously magic, because it was obviously the War of the Magi, and that's kind of at the height, and then blood, obviously they're all dead. So.
Yeah.
Well, blood was the first one.
Blood was the first.
No, blood was first. Yeah, fell apart.
Maybe it's like a weird yin and yang thing there. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. So there you go. That's some Nim. It's cool to see like Nimian architecture like fully, like not just as a dungeon.
We've only seen it broken.
Not as busted as usual.
Yeah.
It's still just
really disgusting.
So did I say Nimian? Amdapori. Was there any in South Horn? Oh yeah, there are Amdapori things. It's just I've been running there so much it's just all melding together. Are there Amdapori?
South Horn. Yeah, the west of South Horn is
it where
Amdapori.
Oh yeah. Is that where the fans are? Is that Amdapori land?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and this is
inside the tower, presumably.
Yeah.
That's pretty spooky in there.
Yeah.
Look at the clocks.
There's lots of clocks.
What do they have to tell you?
Well, it's 6 p.m.
6 o'clock. Looks very, very cool. And here is a mob.
That's stream time, so maybe they're...
Oh, he's so cute.
He's more than a mob.
Well, there's a boss. Yeah, there's a fake boss.
There's a little one on the side there, though, and a little one at the back. So there's like mini versions.
I'm getting cuteness aggression just looking at them. They're so adorable.
It's a little mammoth.
an interesting thing about this is we can see what appears to be how summoners work, which we saw in the trailer as well. Rather than I understand why they didn't do this, because this is a piece of content that exists very limited.
Yeah.
It's for summoning, they just use the sprites of them from Final Fantasy V?
I really like that.
Yeah, 5, yeah.
I like seeing pixel sprites.
Yeah, they're cool.
It's fun to see.
All right, moving on. The housing update, just to mention that, he did add some stuff here. An interesting update, I must say. They've increased the limits. And to add to this last point, since we're increasing the furnishing limits, there's obviously the desire to increase those even further in the future. But with that in mind, some of the player environments might not be able to handle all the graphics in the future. We're working on limiting certain displays. There is no need to render everything on the second floor when you're on the first, right? It shouldn't impact a lot, but please be careful when you do complex designs that require placing elements on different floors. It might get to a point where you can tell people to look at designs from a certain angle with a certain display limit for extra effects. And if you want to prioritize the house design and don't care about the players, you can limit the display of characters.
Yeah.
So
out of my house with your shitty PC.
Yeah, no pores
You're looking
allowed.
at my house on a PS4? Fuck off.
Yeah, is this it's an interesting, so they're talking about culling items that are not on the floor that your character is currently on, which makes sense.
Yeah,
in,
rendering things that are out of camera view.
That makes sense in like a medium house where the second floor is essentially obscured because you have a staircase that goes like this, and you have to go up the staircase to get to the second floor. But in a mansion, you can see.
I would assume the split in the mansion is just between the first and the
yeah, it has to be basement and first. I would assume.
It's still pretty massive.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little worrying to me that this game apparently is rendering non-visible objects, because that's not usually how games work. So,
well,
games render things to within a certain range of you in case you go there.
Well, yeah, but
usually things that aren't on camera.
In good optimal game design, things render out the moment your camera looks away. There's no need to have the ship behind you rendered in. In a normal video game, they would do that. They would cull it and then dynamically put it back into place when you turn your camera. But in 14, apparently, the house loads all the furnishings, even if you are not on that floor. So
I've probably got limsa loaded constantly, even if I'm in a different city.
Even if you are in the upper decks, the lower decks is loaded, but you can't see anything.
Well, yeah, that's the worst part. That's the worst part.
Yeah. So
that might be why they split them.
This is
I'd love to be able to look down and see people on the
this to me.
I agree.
This to me reads as them just optimizing their code.
Yeah,
so,
it's fine. Yeah.
This is good, actually. And it also this is unfortunately one of the PS4. 14 is still on the PS4. And this might be also to help the PS4 to still run the game while they increase limits, like it's still bumping along, but for how long I don't know.
PS4 is not supposed to support the next expansion, isn't it?
We have no confirmation of that, have we? Not a full confirmation, but it does.
Yeah, that'd be FanFest though.
That's
kind of a big loss.
It's a big loss.
That's a lot of people don't have a PS5.
Yeah, with the
it is
because I was under the impression,
but Sony will eventually force their hand because
I was under the impression that Sony were already wanted to restrict them with 7.5, but they made the extension for them to finish this expansion out. I would be surprised if it is supported through the next expansion.
What's happening is that the online store, the PlayStation Store, is no longer accepting new games, I think, to the store. And I think that's part of their big phase out of. I mean, PS4 will shut down soon. They are allowed, however, to use the patching system on the PS. At some point, you won't be able to buy 14 on the PS4. And that's not Square Enix's fault. That's because Sony is shutting the service down. So at some point they have no choice but to end PS4 support. When that is, I don't know. It makes sense with the next expansion.
Yeah. Chad is bringing up that Square Enix would want to keep it on the PS4, which is true, but it's up to Sony.
It's up to Sony. It doesn't matter what they want. The Sony doesn't want to maintain the service, then what can you do?
It must be fucking annoying if you've been playing 14 on Sony consoles. Oh, I got the PS3. That's great. It runs like shit, but I got it. And then by times like what Stormblood something. It's like, okay, well now I got it with the PS4. It's like, okay, well that's cool. I'll be on this for a little while. And now we're getting 8. And I was like, okay, well now I got the fucking PS5. Maybe at this point you just maybe consider swapping over to PC. Yeah, Sony guys. I'm just saying.
That's true.
You say that,
be more on trend.
You would have been able to be on the PS4 for like 10 years. That's about how long you have a PC for.
Yeah, that's a long time.
That's true.
Fully upgrade it.
You've been able to play 14 for 10 years. So
if you're waiting for the end of life for the product and then getting annoyed, that's a little like, come on, dude.
Yeah. Consoles.
Mela says spend money right now. Buy the new console right now.
But all consoles.
If you're a little more on trend, you'll always be fine.
Yeah, I mean, all
PS5 guys.
This is the life of consoles. They have an end date, like all consoles.
The PS6 is coming out soon, though, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, even
the only reason PCs technically don't have an end date is because you can you can take components out and update them. But even then, there's a certain level of restriction you have ultimately.
Remember,
you couldn't. I mean, I'm sure there are some people, but like if you bought a PC in 2008, it'll be very difficult to keep it going at this point.
At this point, your OS wouldn't be supported. Games probably wouldn't run anymore because your graphics cards don't fit in your old setup. I mean, Windows 11 forced millions of people to buy a new PC to upgrade. So yeah, this is just how it is. It's expensive to be a gamer, guys. It is how it is.
Even then, I would say being a gamer is one of the cheaper hobbies overall.
That's also true.
That's the amount of enjoyment you get out of versus out of the content versus what you're putting in.
Mm-hmm.
We should move on to like an expensive hobby like crack or horse betting.
One is not quite like the other. One's not quite like the other.
Horse betting's very bad.
Yeah, horse betting.
They're both as addictive. Guys, start with Uma Musume and work your way up.
And also, none of those were healthy hobbies either. I love that. Okay.
You didn't say they were healthy.
No, it was just really bad and expensive, I guess.
I mean, you could have just said horse riding, which is also an expensive hobby.
That is an expensive hobby, yeah.
Or Warhammer.
That's a posh man's hobby.
Your horse requires way more maintenance than your PC does.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I changed it once every 10 years. And otherwise, leave it to gather dust.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you are still playing on a PS4, it is time to look for another console or computer. Computer, you can get pretty cheap. 14 can run on pretty low specs still, even though they have upgraded the minimum requirements. True. You can still, get a decent computer for cheap and still be able to play. So, do not despair. Yes, ma'am.
I was just going to say, if you go for a super low-end PC, then you're going to be in the same situation like 2 years' time, though, as well.
That is true.
You go for like a medium
you have available to you right now.
Yeah.
See what you can do.
A little bit.
But...
Yeah. So at $1,000 at least.
Save up a little bit right now.
$1,000.
If you have to get second-hand parts, they usually are pretty just as long as they're decent quality. They're a lot cheaper and they'll run just fine.
Yes. All right. Anyway. Yes.
Quickly on that. You might not have noticed, and they barely mentioned it. At the top of this slide, you might also see it says Gold Saucer Update, and the reason that we didn't talk about it is because, as they said, we will talk about more at FanFest. Yeah. So look forward to it then.
Yes.
It better be a big one.
All you gold saucer heads.
I'm expecting it to be on the same level as the Fall Guys crossover.
Fall Guys was pretty good, other than all of the cheaters who auto-teleported themselves to the end to get the King or Queen Bean title.
No.
I know that there are hundreds of thousands of them.
They didn't use Packbot or whatever.
I knew it was over for Mela when that first happened. That's it. Okay. Anyways, yes. So moving on to
I just like fair competition.
Same. Echoes of Vana'diel Part 3.
You don't even care about competition.
I don't care about competition, but it should be fair when it is happening, Windurst, The Third Walk.
Whoa, it's like a tree.
This
also
must
a
have.
rock.
I mean, I am an old 11 player, but like I am so far removed from the game now. But seeing Windurst, just one of the starting cities, is in this form is magical. I mean, what an upgrade!
This is the equivalent of when they show someone who's in like a nursing home, one of those like 4K upscale videos of like the 1920s in Paris or something. It's like, oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Good times.
I was never a fan of Windurst when I was playing it, but because it had just
Sandoria till I die, motherfucker. Sandoria is the only one.
Yeah, the people there are horrible and arrogant.
I agree with a lot of the things they do.
Sandoria has the best layout.
And great music.
Yes.
And it just looks nice.
Windurst had a lot of these like wooden walkways over the water and just
Windurst has the Limsa Lominsa issue of city building.
Yeah. And it has like this. It is a foresty map, but the green is so dark and weird and like it looks grimy and
thankfully
swampy.
Not here.
Does not look.
If
like
only
that
it looked
here.
like this when you play 11.
Yeah. Look at that. This is like Gridania or something even nicer, whereas Windurst in 11 is like the swamps.
It is the swamps.
Got the little pad.
Yeah.
All of that over to the right side of the screen you can go to, but there's no reason to. They just made it.
It's the auction house. Yeah, it's very cool. I
can't believe that whole section is just optional. It's mad.
Yeah. Showing off some of the buildings. And of course, Shantoto is presumably the first boss.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it is the first boss because they started the dungeon and she is the first boss.
Yes.
Was your thoughts as an old player to see an HD Taru with the black nose like that?
It's interesting because I do. It is like a snout or like an animal.
It's like
nose.
a frostbitten lump, isn't it?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Snap it off.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it suits her obviously because it's fine, but
yeah,
I don't know.
It's like a koala almost. Yeah, like they have
a
like
little,
yeah. Yeah, they showed her arena. You can fall off the arena.
Of course.
Yeah, he did the thing.
Yeah, he walked over to the auction house to just look at it as well. Very high detail.
There's lore on the roof.
There's lore on the roof.
Yes.
By that
when you do
means
this first time, make sure to keep up with the group or you'll miss out on all the fun of the fights.
Yeah.
But then once it's done, go
back
back through and enjoy reading the lore.
Yeah. Again, the tree. There's some mechanics here. There's make sure you're in the right spot before the walls
this
slam
is cool.
shut.
Spatial awareness.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. And there's some ley lines. I mean, Shantoto is a black mage, so this makes sense.
Oh, finding some representation in this game.
Yeah.
So as you were asking earlier, Rollo, one of the things, I think it was in one of either the Famitsu or the other interview, but I don't think they were covered in those summaries, that Yoshi P said is that she's learning about Eorzean magic.
Yes.
Oh.
So
she's casting our spells now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a black mage of her caliber can very quickly
makes sense for her to be
a level 100 black mage.
She would want to know everything. So,
do you think that she is a electrope creation, or do you think that's actually her?
Oh.
I would not be surprised if it is her because
I agree. It to be her.
Yeah. She would
I don't think we can defeat Shantoto.
No, I don't. But what would be sad though is we have Shantoto appear here, but we won't be able to introduce Shantoto to Shatoto from the Black Mage quest, who is her obvious equivalent. Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Most likely she is Electro, but there is, if you know Shantoto from 11. This is not outside of the realm of possibility that she would make it through here somehow. She would catch wind of it and want to be here to figure out what's going on.
I wouldn't be surprised if she's if she detected that Sorolja had crossed the interdimensional rift and sensed that something was amiss.
Yeah.
Especially if Alzal is actually not made of electrope like we think he isn't.
Yeah. Also,
she would notice that someone has gone missing.
Fighting her does not mean that we're going to defeat her. In fact, if this is the real her, we are not defeating Shantoto. So she's just going to piss off or something, you know? Like,
it'd be
just
very disappointing.
Get bored, I guess.
Yeah, she'll be bored and be like, "Fuck you."
I don't think she'll get bored. I think it will be about us proving ourselves to her, and then maybe she'll be able to help us solve the ultimate issue of this raid.
That's also possible. Yeah. Yes.
They won't do it, but it would be so funny to make like the completion of the fight. Her HP goes down like 80%, and you just feel like you're not making progress at all because she's so strong.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like fighting what's his name, the final boss of Rid Around the Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Pamphlet.
Don't remember.
We know that Shantoto's going to play a big role because she is in the.
Thank you. Sorry.
She's in the cutscene outside of the dungeon as well. We know that because we see there was a screenshot of her watching us. So.
But we know that they can be there as well because the Galul Jar Jar is not realistic.
I just don't
think
that...
either, is he?
No. I don't think Saralja would recreate her because I don't think he could control her.
No. It's all getting a bit muddy with this 11, what's real and what's not.
Because they don't...
I mean, I think that's the point.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah,
I guess he's bitten off more than he can chew.
Yes. I mean, he has opened the Walk of Echoes. Is that what the name of that realm? I mean, that is a real realm that exists in 11. That's a canon place. So, yeah, that is the path between worlds. So, so he is definitely messing shit up. And maybe Shantoto is here to, like Jorgi said, fix it, sort this shit out. All right. And then they showed off the gear, which is very nice. This is the artifact gear. Dynamis.
This is
artifact gear.
Some of the better looking raid gear I've seen for this raid series.
Yes.
I'd probably put this at my favorite one from them. The Archangels one was only good on some classes. It was a little...
Yes.
Yeah. So we have... From we'll start from the right because this is the perhaps the most alien looking one, but that's the thief outfit in a different color. The green is the original.
Yes.
And then we have Paladin, and then Red Mage, and Monk.
If one of those Red Mages is caster and the other one is healer, I have a little difficulty immediately being able to detect the difference. I can see it if I look closely, but they are quite similar. They didn't really change the color scheme.
The one on the left has white on their hat.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. And there's like
but the one on the right has white on their collar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The one on the right has the belt.
Oh yeah, they have belts on the front. Yeah. Huh.
There's a trim around the sort of middle part.
Yeah.
I suppose though, with all the with the recent glamour changes, they can be much more adventurous with making them not necessarily look like the classic. It doesn't matter anymore. So
yeah, that's true.
Nice.
Yeah. So everyone can use whichever one they like here.
Yeah.
I should also mention, by the way, just so you understand the power of Shantoto, for those that haven't played 11, it opens her introduction is literally her just cutting down absolute virtue, just killing, just absolute virtue. The
one-shotting
the boss in 11 that took how many days to beat?
Days.
Yeah, one of the most notorious.
3 days, like 3 full days.
It had to 11 had to change how they designed bosses after absolute virtue because of how insane it was to kill.
Which this game somewhat bastardized in Baldessian Arsenal, I think.
But still. Baldessian Arsenal is still one of the hardest pieces of content.
I'm not saying it's easy, but
yeah,
it ain't like the old days.
It will never be like the old days. People got sick of actually like physically ill playing to defeat.
Probably
what an achievement.
Yeah,
maybe a bit irresponsible of a game company put something out like that. In all honesty,
yes, they
I don't
faced a lot of criticism.
It was meant to be defeated.
No, it was meant to be
intended to be defeated eventually.
It was
because there was one in EverQuest 1 called like Kefir the Sleeper or something, which was a dragon.
Yeah,
that was never meant to be killed, and the people who were trying to kill it, the GMs actually stopped their fight partway through, which was very rude. And then they let them have another go, and they did kill it in the end. So
yes,
not all MMO enemies were meant to be killed back in the day. They were just meant to be horrible enemies.
I don't remember the full story of Absolute Virtue, but I know we have 11 players watching the podcast, so if you can tell us in the comments, that would be nice. I need a refresher. I just remember the drama surrounding it, the Absolute Virtue fight, and then...
I think I got the Absolute Virtue magic card.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. Archaea Harmonious, the new Crystalline Conflict Arena, was shown off as well. It has a few gimmicks. A puzzling new gimmick here, but it makes sense as like an emergency thing. The healing glyph,
yes,
which is in front of each team's starting point, and while standing on their team's glyph, players will sustain 50% less damage and recover HP over time. This glyph is literally almost... It's so out of the way of everything. So this is only for emergencies.
Just for running away emergencies, because you're not going to be fighting around it based on the path of the crystal.
No.
Yes.
So this is perhaps the biggest gimmick, which is the Etherometer. It's basically a checkpoint before the checkpoint. You need to activate a bridge here to get to that. You see the actual checkpoint is up here, and this is the Etherometer. So you bring the crystal to the Etherometer, and while your party is in this...
At least one person.
Yeah, it's within the Etherometer, it starts the timer. If the opponent, any opponent, runs into this circle at any point while it's counting down, it'll be cancelled. You have to be... There can't be any enemies in that circle while it's counting down. It's quite fast. It did show it.
It is, but it's a very good way of pushing back on that early rush that every other map has. I think this is a really clever mechanic.
Yes.
So
yeah, this explains all that. And then once it reaches full, it'll activate a bridge, and that is how you proceed to the actual checkpoint and beyond. There's also the jump glyph, which is similar to the ones in Cloud9. The
wind currents.
Yeah, just jumps you to a location.
But these can't be deactivated.
No. And so that's it. He did show us a fight. He essentially with a dragoon, just showing how they work, but it's quite self-explanatory. What I've just explained it to you, and that's the gimmick. And the map is quite big. Lots of...
Well, he's just explained it to you.
Lots of bookcases, like shelves all over the place that you can hide behind.
There's lots of hiding behind stuff, but the main center of the map is also a very large open square. So the tactics here will be interesting. You'll be able to chase people very easily.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's a lot of places to break line of sight too. This one's going to be interesting.
It's interesting because it seems to have been designed in a way where you have to chase people and you'll have to walk away from the crystal, like far away, because it's...
Yes.
Because there are all these corridors that you see. You see them like here and here, like just branching out. So yeah, it's very interesting. It's probably a fun map.
What will be also very interesting about this map, obviously, this isn't going to feature in the Anaheim CC World Championships. I'm intrigued as to whether or not, for fairness' sake, they will be using an older client for Europe and Japan, or if this will be
Why would they
rotation.
Because
just because there's less time to practice on it compared to the other maps.
But that's when it's most exciting.
I agree with that. I mean, I would like to see it, but I think there's a potential for that. Or they'll just have a limited pool. I'm just intrigued.
Yeah, we'll see how they deal with that, yeah. Okay. Next, we have other updates, and this was exciting because it features a chocobo.
Look how fluffy they look now.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there are some improvements to Sightseeing Log. They now show you the emote that you need to do to complete it when you arrive at a vista. And it will also tell you in the log message if the weather conditions have not been met. So you know...
Weather and time.
Yes. So that's good. Good updates, quality of life for Sightseeing Log. For Glamour updates, They're adding gear from dungeons added from 3.0 onwards will be eligible to store as outfit glamours.
That's a lot.
Yes,
That
that's
is
a lot of
huge
gear.
amount.
And individual pieces of gear will be able to be removed from outfit glamours. He showed us some of this, and I did add this, but it is quite confusing now that we have lost a little bit of the context here. Will say this is something that I hope they fix one day, as the UI stuff here. If you haven't played 14 before and someone just showed you the screenshots, like this is our outfit glamour system, I think
when you compare it to other games that do something similar,
it's a lot.
I wish the set didn't have the accessories in it.
I also grim to see accessories.
Yeah,
I mean, some people want those. They need a place for those accessories.
Yeah,
maybe now I'll actually use some of them because now they don't take up like space.
Yeah.
But the thing is, these are pretty generic accessories. I'm pretty sure these accessory models have been used in other dungeons.
They're also the same for the same for every set. So you'll have like this is the casting set with the casting accessories, but you'll then have to get the fending set, but with the same looking accessories, but they'll have to be the fending version of them.
Yeah.
No, I understand. I understand you don't need everything to complete it, but it'll be unsatisfying when it doesn't show you that you have everything.
Yeah.
If you didn't have the accessories, this wouldn't count as a tick.
No. I also absolutely hate the chokers in this game, that they're like this far out from your neck and just floating. Very ugly. So yeah, they showed here that you can... It's not a very nice looking system, just in general, but here he is removing gear from a set. We also talked about how I don't like the fact that they put the number here in the center. This whole setup is ugly. This 9 should have been like down here or or somewhere like not.
It should be like left align to the top.
Yeah, or left align to the top.
Why is it slightly
anything but
out?
there? Yeah, look here. Like the 9 is drowning in the gear color, so you can't even see the number here. Like this one's just mush. Had it been there, we would have actually been able to see it. So it's bad. Let's just move on. I can't even explain what was happening in that screen.
But this
is huge. Crafting update. While on standby,
the convenience patch.
Yes. While on standby with the crafting log open, players will be able to perform the following actions: change classes and jobs. Just that alone is huge, because you open you're like, oh, I have to craft this thing. I think I have to be carpenter for that. You open the crafting log, you find the recipe, and like, oh fuck, I have to be armorer for that. And then you have to close the log window, change, and then open the window again. It's very annoying.
I don't know if I'm remembering how this works, but I'm sure if I have a recipe open, I can change to another class, but I have to close and open the recipe to switch. Maybe not. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to log in to try.
Yeah, you have to close the window. it's too much.
It is interesting that they specifically say class and job, which is true. You'll probably be able to change to jobs, but there'll be no need to.
No need to. You can also now consume food and potions, which is also so good. Move items in your inventory. Yes. And
the fact that this is for while you're in crafting mode, but have finished the craft.
No.
Not
the
in
crafting log
mode.
open.
No, this is when you're on the menu.
Today,
I'm sure you can change class when the menu's open, but not if you've started a craft, completed it, but you're still needed.
Not if you've started a craft. If you have made a craft in the past and you are sitting down already at the craft,
exactly,
you had to exit out of that to change.
Is that
your
what's
class.
called standby?
Yes.
While I would assume so.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. Not while you're doing the. Yes. Join or leave a party, and of course, the most important, operate link shells. So you can
Could you operate FCs now?
No.
Because it doesn't specify.
You cannot operate
so you
FCs.
will not be able to. Okay.
That's the one thing you can't do. You cannot operate FCs.
Yeah, I would have also chosen.
Yeah, crafting stands is probably a better.
Because.
Yes.
Yeah, because this makes it imply that you've just opened the crafting menu.
Exactly.
But
Yeah,
you can change that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The reason they probably didn't make it so that you can consume food/potions mid-craft is because that would allow you to use alter your stats midway through, which I don't think they'd want.
No.
But if you have stats changing food/potions active when you start a craft and they run out mid-craft, you do not lose the stats. They've already figured that out in the system.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well.
Yes.
Okay. Next, we have Companion Chocobo update. This is big. This is big not because of what they're adding, because what they're adding is actually quite small. They've added new animations corresponding to Companion rank, which means, I mean, most people's Chocobos are probably already max rank at this point. In my mind, that's the case. But
they'll either be rank 10 or rank 20, depending on if they've done the onion leveling.
Chocobos will now react to the emotes pet and poke. But he made it... He said that this is the start of a bigger thing for Chocobo companions. So this is the start of them actually turning their attention back to this Chocobo companion system. So that's very good, because I feel like this is a sad system currently in the game they pretty much abandoned since Heavensward, and didn't really touch.
I'm glad that you can ride mounts while having your Chocobo summoned.
Yeah.
That's true.
And queue for duties.
Dark fucking times, man.
Yes. So yeah, good stuff. I miss dyeing my Chocobo. Doing the Chocobo.
I don't. Doing that. I really enjoyed that.
In a weird...
Why was it so esoteric, though?
Yeah, it was...
was it like?
Because it was
weird puzzle.
It was a community event to figure out what you needed to
I had to
switch.
go to this website where you had to it wasn't even a good website. It's it'll probably... It was an Excel spreadsheet, and you had to follow it down to see what color you get.
It's not even guaranteed you'll get the color.
No.
I didn't get the color exact that I wanted, and I was when at the end, I was like, fuck that, I'm not trying again.
Just of all the things to turn to a weird meta mini game community solving thing, dyeing your Chocobo?
Yeah.
I'm okay with how they did it, because it's funny. It's just it's such a quirky system.
I can appreciate it in its weirdness, yeah.
It was exciting.
I think it's one of those weird quirks of 14.
Yeah. It was exciting to get... You got a notification when it was time to check. And wasn't there a time window?
It took a time, didn't? Yeah, I think you had to do the feeding, and then it might have even been a whole day to wait before it.
Oh, it was a long time to wait. Yeah, and then it was an
that.
animation when it switched to the color, and you'd either be very happy or very disappointed.
And it was beautiful white. It wasn't horrible yellow anymore.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if you didn't have to feed them 50 different things.
Yeah. If
it was 10 or less, I would have been more
colors.
There's so many colors.
You have to try and imagine it moving on a big color wheel thing.
Yeah.
But surely there weren't that many, especially at the start, that you needed to give it 50 different food items.
Yeah, I got mine. Mine is Dolomud Red, I think, which is...
Oh, good choice.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I saw how that dye system where I said, fuck that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it was miserable getting there.
There are Chocobo colors for every single original Realm Reborn dye color.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
And so it's a lot of moving parts. It's very cool. I went for Snow White. I thought that was a nice...
Well, maybe now that the Chocobo the companion system is getting an upgrade, maybe they'll look into making that a little better and support the new colors as well.
Yeah. Oh my god, can you imagine? We can have
a neon green one. Yeah. Oh,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, all the crazy colors.
Okay, anyways, speaking of color, we have new color schemes as well for the client.
Hey, girly pop time!
Yeah, bubble gum pink for the girls, or clear pink as they call it, and clear gray for the boys.
See, we got one for Iron Mouse, and we got one for the boys, the dogs.
Yes.
Clear is just their prefix they use to describe opaque.
Yeah, they're opaque.
Yes.
The clear gray one is sort of a rework of the original gray. It has square buttons instead of the rounded buttons, and it looks like a more modern gray.
I think Maybe it's just by coincidence. I think this looks the clear gray one looks exactly like a very popular mod that UI mod that was out there.
Well, that's because the original color scheme of this game was great, and then it doesn't. Yeah, it makes sense that someone would just, make it see through. So.
Yeah. Well, it's not just see-through. I mean, it's very clear.
No, there's button changes.
Button changes, and God knows what else. But yeah, it looks nice. If you like the gray but find it a little outdated, like me, maybe this is the way to go.
The gray one's nice.
Fresher.
Yeah, I might try that. I still like the Final Fantasy blue though. That's still my favorite.
The old school blue or the clear blue? I
think it's the old
school blue.
Yeah. Oh damn! I like that one when it's bright. Like I like the pixel buttons.
Yeah.
My dream would be that you can switch the button combo depending on independently of the color.
Yeah.
Because I would like the pixel buttons, but I prefer them. But if you go for Girly Pop Pink, let us know. I'm big fan of Girly Pop Pink.
Yes, I like girly.
They're giving me clear green. I'm happy.
Okay, we need to move on. There was a break after this for Yoshi P had cigarette mouth.
Cigarette lips, cigarette mouth.
He had to have a cigarette. He was imagining Foxconn as he was eyeing, his eyes were raking over Foxconn, visualizing him as a large cigarette at some point. And so they had to take a break. And when they came back, it was time for Beastmaster. And they showed us this, which we already knew. Again, you have to be level 50 or above. You have to have completed A Realm Reborn, and you must have Dawn Trail registered to your account. Now, here is the capturing beast process. So you first have to gauge the mob with a gauge ability, then weaken it by fighting it, just like with Blue Mage, I guess. Except in Blue Mage, you have to get hit by the attack or whatever. And then when it's weak, you catch it with an ability, and then you defeat it at the end to complete the capture.
It makes sense. It's fine.
Yeah, he showed that there's an animation that plays after. Actually, we have all these, don't we? I just explained these. Gauge, reduce HP, catch, and then you get this. So there's an extra animation that plays once you've completed the capture. It obviously says beast captured, but there's also a visual, that little glow thing that you see in this picture.
It sucks the soul of the beast into you.
Yeah.
Yes. It's very nice. It's cool.
He showed us, now this, Yoshi P has this thing where he gets stuck on things. Just like us, we get stuck on the weirdest things. He gets stuck on just doing the same thing again and again. He fought not this creature, but the training dummies,
striking dummies.
Yeah, the striking dummies outside of where is it?
I mean, he basically cleared the whole of Amador Keep as well, live on stream. Yes. What are you doing, Yoshi?
Yeah, he was just playing the game for a moment.
Calm yourself down.
He captured a coral, showed us how that worked. He showed us the bestiary. We can now confirm that the size thing in the journal, the small, medium, large, that is the display size of the creature. So, okay, this is a little complicated, and it's obvious that this will make more sense once we actually get our hands on it and play it ourselves. So you use the bestiary to review your captured beasts, and you essentially assign them. You do assign them to a battle horn. So you have 3 battle horns, and you can.
They're buttons on your bar.
They're buttons on your bar, and you can only summon them one at a time. You can't have all 3 out at the same time, which is what we thought. We thought you could have a light party out, but that's not how it works. There's one beast at a time, and they will fight beside you until you choose to use their ultimate, which will then consume them, and then you can
swap.
Swap. You don't have to use the ult. You can swap to the next beast, and then they will jump in and attack as well.
But the ultimate concludes with de-summoning them, sending them away.
Yes.
It's called the finisher, which is on the next slide.
Yes. Yes. Here are their actions. So the finisher is a powerful attack with a large area of effect, and they leave the field. The trick is an instinctual skill, which changes depending on the monster, the beast. Then you have Tempered Release, which is a unique action for each beast, and Nature's Gift is when you draw power from the beast to perform an action yourself. Here's a list of
so nice UI.
Yeah,
with the little icons of them and everything. It's
showing you which horn they're assigned to here. This is the active beasts menu. And the instinctual skills. So he shows, so there are obviously gauges. There's a beast gauge and the Beastmaster gauge. So you have separate ones. And if they both reach 100 or more, they can be consumed in their entirety to allow the Beastmaster and Beast to perform instinctual skills simultaneously. So those are the ones that change depending on the beast.
It looks like they cap at 200.
Yes.
And the higher they are, the more damage it does, I think.
Yeah.
The more damage.
Did they say
that? Real
I think they said
fast
that
rotation and skills.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It has a very clear rotation here when they start introducing the second job gauge, which is the instinctual skill wheel.
I guess so.
It is basic. So here it is. This is the wheel. It shows you the skills. It's so difficult to explain. They essentially
there are 4 different
lights.
Colored skills, similar to how Dancer works with their the dancing skills. When you do the different steps,
the
different colors, they light up.
Yeah.
This has 4 colors. There's a brownie one, a greeny one, a reddy one, and a bluey one. And the icons on them 100% match the elemental affinity associated with them. Guaranteed. There's no weird ones.
Yeah. There's an inner part to the wheel
up
as well that lights.
There's arrows going round in a clockwise circle. Who knows if they'll switch to the anti-clockwise at some point? You never know.
No, but all we've seen is them working in a clockwise order. It's basically just press the buttons that light up and then match the wheel. Essentially, is what it seems to be.
You have to do like the next one along. So if the earth one lights up, then you press air.
Yeah.
Wind.
Yes. Again.
It's this
we're gonna have to put our hands. Yeah, we're gonna have to have our hands.
This is definitely a hands-on experience.
Yeah.
It could be similar to Viper, where when they explained it was so freaking complicated, and then when you play it, it's really easy and to understand and play.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they have a tendency to over-explain things in a really, really poor way.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's just baffling.
Yes. It showed the level cap gear. This is
Foxclone's face.
Yeah, it covers the eyes, which is kind of interesting.
It's a sheer veil.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's a unique look at least, but.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a classic Beastmaster. Unfortunately, translating that to 3D looks a little fucking goofy, but yeah, right on. I'm gonna glam over this, but yeah.
Cool to have an axe and shield wielder in the game.
It's a nice looking axe. Yeah, his gear's pretty cool. I like the artifact gear.
Yeah. He also showed all the different sizes for the different creatures, and they are they're somewhat of it wasn't the changes in size isn't that significant, but I don't know if that scales because of him being a Lala or not. He didn't say, but I'm assuming that's not the case. But yeah, and here's an example of him with a large behemoth. This is
it's pretty big.
Yes.
That looks kind of small.
It is small for
that's
large.
what I thought.
Yeah.
It's the scale of the Lala, right? It has to be.
It must be partially. Yeah. But also just because having one of them like walking around the city.
It's similar in scale to the one that you have as a mount, so maybe that's just all you get, Rollo.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. But there you go. That is all. Is there anything else to add for Beastmaster? Again, it's difficult because this is difficult thing.
It looks fun, but I need to get my hands on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's
I like.
Yeah, Rollo.
I mean, I was saying I like some stuff implied about it being going into content, sort of multi-people content, multi-party, and not just solo purely.
Yeah.
So that'd be fun to goof around with. I just got to get your hands on it. Really, it's looking like this will be what will carry a lot of people to the next expansion in terms of like maybe the big thing they're doing.
Yeah.
Until then,
They also said that there are alternate colorations for the beasts.
They're
shinies.
Seemingly based on which ones you capture. Well, they're not really shinies because I assume they'll be based on the ones that are in the overworld.
Yeah.
And generally, things in the overworld, there's multiple of. It's not unique, sadly.
Oh, maybe it's like the Go. You can get like the snow Go, and then
yes, exactly.
The regular
I
one.
think that's neat. There's also obviously it's a RNG capture, so that they can have like ultra rare ones if they wanted with low catch rates.
Yeah,
to keep
that's
people going.
true.
Yeah, I hope they do that. Maybe not at launch, but if they want to,
they
build
definitely
on the
need
system.
to like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if we're only getting 10 levels each time, like Blue Mage, you got to look at the long-term stuff. I mean, just rare drops.
They must know that having a system that similar to Pokemon would
exactly.
I mean, that is a proven success. So
I can't remember if we talked about this in a previous podcast or if this was from one of the interviews and it was something that wasn't included in the summaries we read earlier. There are some beasts that require you to go into, or if it could have been from the live letter, there are some beasts that require you to go into dungeons to get them, including Alliance Raid. But if you can't get people to do Alliance Raid with you to get the beasts from them, there will be alternate ways to obtain those particular beasts.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, that's yeah.
But
European people, or people who have accounts on Europe, Speakers, Claire's, Crystal Tower, Beastmasters only has got to happen at some point. The Beastie Boys will happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got to give it a go.
We have to. Okay. Well, then moving on to some miscellaneous stuff.
Sort of.
This is we'll come. Actually, this is actually a mistake. He accidentally
we'll come back
switched
to this. We'll be back. They did.
We'll be back in a bit with that one. First, he showed off some of the relic gear.
They look so good.
Last of its kind,
really
essentially.
Nice.
They all seem to have some kind of two-tone glow where different aspects of the weapon are different colors.
Yes.
He really liked me. He did Black Mage and Paladin first. It's funny. Astrologians is very subdued, but I mean they're all beautiful.
Very nice with the like globe in the middle. It doesn't show in the still, but like it looks very nice when it moves. Other than that, it's an astrologian weapon, isn't it? It's just the same.
It's a nice
same
one.
as it always is. But then we have a Dragoon, again, a spear.
Dragoon's very nice with the blue and red.
I think he showed... Oh, I forgot to get the one at night, but here's the Bard one.
Bard's is probably the coolest with the glowing red
but it has
strings.
the weird furry bit.
I
like the fur.
Why is it furry?
I don't
understand
the fur.
I don't understand that one.
Well, because they're hunters.
Did we skin a Moogle to like imbue its magical musical power in the bow?
I think it looks nice, and I like that this doesn't look too much like an instrument. It's a good mixture between instrument and bow.
Looks fine.
Like it looks like a harp, but also like a bow still.
Oh yeah, you see the harp
like an electric
strings.
harp.
Yeah, an electric harp. And here's the Black Mage weapon with the
Black Mage is cool.
Yeah,
some cool candles.
Love candles. With the camera-based physics.
Yes, it was funny because when he moved the camera, the flames moved with the camera.
I don't know if this was just like an amazing coincidence or not, because
it just happened every time he moved the camera. It was very funny.
Yeah, because they seem to just randomly move. It doesn't like they don't seem to move. It's just a
I don't know what caused it.
At least they're always aiming up. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like
they don't just they don't like go sideways, which is good. No, this one's really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all nice.
Yeah, that was very clear that those flames had actual physics, but I think maybe using some 14 magic to make it look right, and that's why it's camera based. Maybe I don't know, but it was nice anyway.
If this is the last set of relics,
it's a nice way to go out.
They're all nice. So
they're very nice.
Yes. It's worth collecting them if you like.
Yeah.
It'll be worth collecting them going forward into the next expansion.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. One day I'll get one of these relics. Just you wait, guys.
I'm looking forward to it.
They also showed this. This is the Omega
Fist. OMG Fist.
That's now a mount. He showed off a few mounts.
I don't like the way we stand on it, seeing as we do already have mounts where we're being grabbed by hands.
But we've already done the grabbed by hand. So
but it's a fist.
Yeah,
it's weird to
I
stand.
mean,
on
this is also the same standing animation as when you're riding the cloud.
Yeah,
I can think of a few ways that you could have been riding that differently.
Yeah.
At that size.
They also showed off a few other. These are the wings from
this
the
is Enuo's wings.
Extreme.
You can see his disgusting tentacles.
Yes.
Ew.
And the
This is a Calibri.
Calibri.
You can't do that. This is animal torture. This is animal abuse.
This one feels like you'd get this from Beastmaster.
Probably. Rollo, it's only animal torture when you're a Rogadin.
Yeah.
There are some nice
Think about it trying to
Calibris. So
drag you around.
if Calibri is a beast, you could get some nice shinies.
Yes, that's true.
True.
Oh.
This is the best one. Hands down the best one. The Platypus Man.
This one is. Where the hell are these?
With the walking.
Are you asking
cane?
that?
What I mean, I know that these are apparently in the
Tower of Blood.
Yeah.
But where are these from in Eorzea, please, or in the world? Where do these come from, please? Thank you.
I don't know where these.
I want to
from.
live with them. I want to go and live among the platypus people.
Yeah.
Well, they might not necessarily have like
Mericidia,
a greater level of intelligence. They might have been uplifted in the same way as Pirogo are.
That's true.
Yeah.
If these are going to be anywhere, I suppose Mericidia makes sense because of Australia.
Yeah.
Well, we already know that platypus seeds come from Australia.
Here is
in Mericidia.
This is
this
the
made
reward
me
for
want to
all of the
actually
wings.
do the extremes because
Biblically
this is fucking
accurate.
awesome.
Angel wings.
This looks so nice.
Mm-hmm. They only show 2 wings when you're on the ground, but when you get up, they show off all the wings.
Foxclan got Yoshi P on a tangent, thinking, "Oh, maybe it should always have the 6 wings."
Yes. We also have the Hildebrand motorcycle.
Yay!
We love motorcycles now.
Yeah, we've got about 4 in game now.
Yes. 4? 1, 2. Yeah.
There's the Island Sanctuary one. There's 2 cloud
There's one
ones
from
in
Islands.
this. Actually, there might even be more.
There's more than 4.
There's more
There's
than
so
4.
many.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. There will be. Someone will know the number. All right, and then we move on to some gear. This is from Occult Crescent, it seems.
It's cute. It's really nice, simple fantasy gear. I like it.
Yeah. This is Final Fantasy
Nice
V.
boots.
Wish it was on a full-size character. so I
Agreed,
can
yeah.
see.
And then they show this one. This
That's cute.
again, and this.
Bright.
This yellow dress.
Yeah, it is bright.
Does it come in that color?
Yeah.
I am assuming that's the color.
Got them
Yeah.
snow boots as well. This one's.
And this
This is like a construction worker.
Is that from the
Really?
new zone?
You look like a
thing,
member of
or-
the pit crew.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
where-
feel
like
like
a
it's
mechanic.
This is-
Oxysha.
Yeah, this has to be.
Yeah.
Cosmic
This one's
Exploration.
not too bad.
And this one
Same
as well.
with this
That's
one.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah, that one's not
It's like
too
mechanic
bad either.
gear.
Where's the 40K shit again? Come on, man.
Yeah, what the hell? Okay, now we can talk about this.
Back to this.
Back to actual FanFest stuff. So we have Anaheim Convention Center starting on the 24th. That's, again, less than a week away. They did not talk about the EU one at all. But they did show the artwork for Anaheim.
And the color scheme is for each one.
This is for each one.
They're amazing, aren't they? They still didn't talk
Make
about
nice little
why
posters.
they did this, but I
No.
like it.
It's nice that they have each have a different color.
Yeah, it's
scheme.
really nice. It's to put out a good show this time.
Yes. It actually affects the color of the logo for each event, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. The commemorative items, as you know, I don't know how much is that the last picture we have here.
Already bought 10 versions of them all to support my favorite devs.
My favorite indie company.
Oh yeah, no. We have,
They need it, yeah.
Yeah. We have the group. Yeah, we talked about that, and then we have the streaming details. Again, we've talked about. Then they moved.
Whoa!
ignored the EU one, which is next in line, and just went straight to the JP one, which is in October 31st.
Wow, convention centers do not look pleasant, do they?
No.
I'm intrigued by this. I'm so
intriguing.
Fascinated by how this is constructed. It's so haphazard looking.
It's so. It's like
the reason they skipped.
They just they just had so many ideas and just started building things and just didn't know how to put it together. So the JP
reason they skipped to this.
Yeah, there is a reason for it, and it is of course the Japanese Fan Festival. Ticket lottery is now open.
Way.
That's for JP people. So good luck to everyone who wants to get a ticket there.
We'll be there as always. Wherever.
It's the only one we might have a chance of.
That's where we're going. Yeah.
We usually hide inside the walls for like weeks before they even get there.
Yes. We're in this building here somewhere. We're in the back of this
Millennium
building.
Dome.
Yeah, in the Millennium Dome.
We're doing a speakers meet and greet.
Yeah.
In the wall cavity.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the wall cavity.
Meet us, but you can greet us through the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, we can't. We'll be so muffled because of all the fibers stuck in our mouth.
Yes.
Plaster. So
all the asbestos.
We'll knock back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The copper.
That's the car park. Well, see you there.
We'll be there.
All right.
We'll be there.
Then on the.
Don't need a ticket to get into the car park.
Yeah.
We had Yoshi P got cigarette mouth, and I thought it's the end. He started doing that, and so I was like, "This is it's over now." But then I switched to this fateful slide, and I already knew that it was going to happen, and then it happened. Shoken waltz in, and Bants ensues.
What a scene! Foxconn is loving it. Yoshi P's like, turn it down.
And they talked about the fact that they're going to the Download Festival.
Supposedly they were invited last year, but they weren't able to make it work. So that's cool that they were invited multiple times, and it seems that it wasn't tied to Tom Morello as well,
right?
Because that's what we theorized originally.
We thought that he had pulled some strings, yeah.
And also because of the fact that this is such a strange thing to be at a rock and metal music festival, they will have a specific booth set up to explain what Final Fantasy XIV is to the average festival goer.
Yes.
We're living in La La Land at this point. It's just, what a world, eh?
Yeah, it's strange.
I never expected this.
Yeah. Well, the reason that he was there was obviously to promote Download Festival, which is, if you think about it, is quite funny because this is a stream entirely in Japanese with no English translation, primarily seemingly aimed at the JP audience, and he's promoting an event in the UK. But
which probably doesn't need promotion.
I don't think possibly no, because I don't know how much overlap there is between the Download Festival crowd and the 14 crowd. I don't know.
No.
Most people in this country know Download Festival.
Right.
This was specifically about the Download Festival. So Foxconn did actually translate some of this into English, which makes sense. But I mean, I don't know if you're the kind of person waiting for English translations. I don't know if you would have been waiting around till the end of a 3.5 hour live stream just for this.
Yeah. He also there is a very cool t-shirt that's available.
The shirt's really nice.
Yeah. He made fun of the fact that it says download in katakana on the shirt because Westerners love katakana in anything. So they just it just says download in katakana on the shirt, and it looks cool. They could say anything there and it'd look cool. That is available for the Download Festival, unfortunately, only. It doesn't seem like there's any other way to get it right now, but there you go.
Exclusive merch. If you get that, you're very exclusive.
Yeah. Lots of festival exclusive things, so this is cool that we have some.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow.
So that's that. That's how they closed up that live letter. What a live letter!
It was a pretty good one.
It was pretty good.
Pretty good
That
live
was
letter.
episode 500, and we barely even got a chance to talk about that fact.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at us.
Yeah, we just sort of. I mean, what is there to say? 500 episodes of this shit.
Here's to another 500.
Hey!
Wow, can't wait.
See us age slowly every year, guys.
That would be
Looky,
another.
looky, it was an XL episode after all. Thank
It
you,
was.
chat.
It was an XL episode in the end. Well,
I think that's another 10 years.
I gave up on trying to
Well,
keep
just under.
the time when I realized we were talking for 45 minutes before we had started the live letter when we were doing
Well,
the
the running
interviews.
thing was
I'm like, fuck it.
important.
Yeah. All right. So thanks for watching. We'll be back next week. Not the same time, but the same place. We'll be back on Sunday. But before then, we'll be covering the Fan Fest on Friday and Saturday. We should have a schedule, actually. Oh, God. We
When
haven't.
it starts around the same as normal stream times, but obviously we probably should be live a little, a chunk
We will be
before that.
live
So-
before that. We have to figure out that schedule.
We'll
actually.
come up with that and we'll post it in our Discord.
Yes.
I think you should also post it in the description for this on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, there'll be information.
Maybe
on the
even put it
description.
up on the website.
It'll probably. We usually put a schedule up on the website as well. So maybe there'll
So
be a link.
Put
to
it
the
in as
website.
many places we can.
Okay. Just and if it's unclear when we're doing it, when FanFest starts, just come to twitch.tv/speakers
We'll be
XIV
live.
and we'll probably be live. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a nice weekend. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
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 Bye.